Are we live?
Yeah.
Hi, hello, welcome. Yes, back to our fun, bloody, and crazy world of the League of Roses. Here at the League of Roses, we play Ravenloft. AD&D with a little bit of modification with 5e. So we don't do initiative back and forth. We roll so everybody gets to have their way. We also do movement and action in the same turn. We are doing our best to adapt to both worlds. So, hi players, how is everybody? Everybody doing well? Good, okay. Ready to go? Ready to get cold? Brr. Okay. Before we begin the adventure, I want to mention that we're going to see Godzilla vs. Kong tomorrow as a group.
Team Godzilla!
Go
Team
Kong.
Godzilla.
Go Godzilla.
I'll let us sleep in the room tonight.
Oh, Godzilla.
You're backwards, by the way. You want to do it the other way.
Godzilla.
There you go. Yeah.
Woo!
Can you make a K?
They both have songs. Yeah, that's pretty much a K. Kind of a nerdy K, but
F you.
The three-dimensional kid.
kind of an awkward K. All right, so as we do every week, we're going to go around the board. We're going to kick off on this side, just to throw a curveball at everyone.
What a shocker.
Yeah.
We do that every other week.
Bite your tongue, Nave. How do you know that?
Here, what do you mean how do I know that?
Well, I didn't think you had that good a memory. So you're going to tell us your name.
Okay.
You're going to hold on. You're going to tell us your character's name, and you're going to do a little description of your character, and then we have a question. We do a character question each round session.
Yes.
So our character question for this week is: what monster is your character most afraid of? So we're going to start with Michael.
Okay, so my name's Michael. I run the wizard Randolph. He is a wild mage, so it basically just means that if he casts a spell, there's a % chance something can go wrong and a random effect will happen instead. And,
Which has happened.
Yeah, which has happened. I think
Which just happened. And,
The last session.
yeah.
just about killed himself. A magic missile became a fireball and nearly killed
The
himself.
dreaded fireball, 71 on the table of
Yeah.
100. Amazing. Okay.
And the monster that my character fears the most is a garden gnome.
A garden gnome.
Yes.
Is that an actual monster, or are you just making that up?
It's
I don't know that
in my
one.
heart.
The monster in your
They
heart.
stare at him
They
as
just
he
stare.
crosses the street.
Oh,
They
I
just
see.
stare.
Those cones.
And they have like red cones. The red
Yeah.
as in like blood red.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what they secretly do, right? They steal off of children.
Movie rocks.
Yeah, they move your rocks.
Well, there's an actual movie, The Garden Gnome.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You're saying the movie
Romeo and
rocks.
Juliet.
No.
Have you seen Romeo
No.
and Juliet?
No,
No,
he's-
they're moving rocks.
Yeah, they're moving rocks.
They move your rocks in front of your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the movie rocks.
What? No.
The movie
No.
rocks.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
Move your rocks. They kick over your stones.
The Rock, the movie.
Okay,
with
so
Dwayne The
you
Rock
were afraid of
Johnson
them because
and
they play with
A-Rock.
your mind.
They
Yeah.
switch this rock with that one, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can make a little pass.
Somehow not quite what I was expecting. Let's just put it mildly.
When the
Okay, interesting.
when the Garden Gnomes comes to
I
life.
mean, my character stared at it for like 8 hours and didn't move. Nothing.
And neither did your character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing to do that.
They, didn't
Yeah.
do anything. They only do it when you're not looking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
They only move
exactly.
Yeah, they wait for you to not look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't go
Wow.
to sleep with them.
Something
It
unnatural.
seems like everybody here has had experience with it, except
Yeah.
me, moving rocks.
All right.
Okay,
So now
next
we're
up.
on to me. Hi, my name's Richard, and my character is Edward Chadwick.
Yes.
The greatest, the brightest, the
The
smartest.
star.
Yes, the star of the team. Okay, moving on. The creature he most fears is also the
Well,
creature.
he's a priest, by the way, right?
Yes,
he's
I am a
priest
priest.
of.
I'm a preacher of the Church of Mankind, or the Temple of the Divine Form,
Okay,
which is a pantheon of a philosophical nature. We don't believe in a single god. We believe in the entity of mankind being great, and we strive for perfection.
so you strive for perfection of yourself.
Perfection of the mind, the body, and the spirit.
Got it. Okay,
Yes.
and the
And-
monster.
The monster I fear the most is also the monster I hate the most. It is the doppelganger.
Ah, we've seen those.
I fucking hate doppelgangers.
Ah, interesting.
The second I see one, I will go to kill him,
Ah.
regardless of what they think.
What if it's a good doppelganger?
It will
That's
die.
Okay, well. that's-
Because by my belief,
That's a
all
problem.
doppelgangers are evil. That's by my
I
belief.
don't know. Maybe
It's to the
Okay.
point where they kill any they find.
Yeah.
Because
Preach.
in Palindor, They are an evil scum of the earth, and by rules of my church, they are to be executed if seen.
I can tell you don't like them.
I guess.
No.
Yeah, I don't like them
The
at all.
biggest fear of my life is my whole family being taken over by a
I think he's a
doppelganger.
little salty about the grooming.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely hate doppelgangers,
He's
and I would
salty
kill if I
about
see
it.
that.
Well, they don't know. Nobody knows about the
If I were to
Goonie
see an
from
image
a
of
very
me,
old adventure.
even if it was my long lost twin brother,
Probably
Fredward
yeah.
Chadwick,
Oh,
I would probably kill him.
that's the
in
first
fear
we've
of him
heard
being
of
a doppelganger.
Fredward.
If there's
Fredward.
you know what? That makes sense because if you think about it, a doppelganger doesn't work towards perfection. They just copy other people.
Yes.
Perfection.
Well, they can't quite do it completely.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. So
So
That
they're
still
not-
die by the blade.
I'll keep that in mind, and we'll go over to the next.
Okay, going off of him. My name is Sarah. I play 2 characters. I play Lizzie, who's a rogue, and I play N, who's a paladin for the Church of Ezra. Lizzie's most feared monster and most hated monster is a doppelganger as well.
Oh, okay.
Preach it. Preach it.
Because
Wow.
we were both from the city of Paradon,
Oh,
and the
okay.
doppelgangers
Are an
there
evil
killed
menace to
her
society.
brother, Slicky.
Okay.
She hates them. And
Okay.
she's also afraid of them. She
Yeah.
doesn't know who to
She ought to
trust.
wake up in the morning and her bed is another her.
Too bad we didn't record that adventure. We weren't
Yeah.
recording at that time, but that was probably about a year ago at this time.
But they killed
yeah.
her brother. And then
I
N's
didn't
most
realize you guys hated them so much.
N's most feared monster is a seahorse. He doesn't quite understand how a horse could be underwater, and that scares him.
Okay, so let's step back just a second. The little wee
Yeah.
tiny ones even?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
He
maybe it was a
doesn't,
big
under,
one.
he doesn't understand how a seahorse could be underwater because horses can't swim.
And
very
he's
well.
he's a
It's an act
knucklehead.
against God.
It's an act against God.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Was
Horses
he okay
can
with?
fly. Horses can run. Horses can't swim.
Exactly.
Can't be
Is
underwater.
he okay with a centaur? They're
He's
part,
okay with
sort of a
them. They're on
man
the
and a
ground.
horse.
They make a bit more sense. But seahorses,
Okay.
how do they stay underwater so deep?
So it's more not a fear of them. It's they
He's
bother
afraid
him.
of the. He's afraid of what they are.
What can they do?
And
you
what
know?
they can
If they're
do.
a seahorse, what else are they? You know.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we have that in Ravenloft. I wish I could. Yeah, I wish I could bring one in. I'll figure it out. I'd like to see what happens. Okay.
Yeah.
So far, I've gained nothing from
Wait,
this.
did you say a centaur?
Yes.
Oh, he did.
I did. Well, she was describing he's worried about a horse underwater. What about a horse that's not all a horse?
He's okay with that. Because
He's
as
okay
we've
with that, though.
discovered in the
Didn't he
previous
see a centaur?
campaign, as we've discovered in the previous
He
campaign,
actually did, I think.
Yeah.
He's also
In the-
afraid
in
that they're
the-
not
in
really
the-
horses.
in the previous play session, he likes animal people. He's discovered that about himself.
Oh, he likes furries.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a
wow.
furry. We've confirmed our first furry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You lose
discovered
you
a
lose
little
that
something.
chastity belt after what
Yeah,
27
he
years,
discovered a little
and you start
something.
learning a lot about
Yeah.
life.
Exactly.
He's
Feeling-
gonna love those lichens when we eventually find them.
Oh God.
He liked the were tiger.
Oh, wow. Okay, and finally we have. This is really interesting.
Oh,
to
I'm
me.
Mike.
Yes.
What was it again?
Your character
Oh,
names
okay. Roddy and Gazpacho.
and what are Roddy and
Roddy's a
Gazpacho by
rogue,
trade?
Gazpacho is a barbarian / were-tiger.
Yes, and what is it odd about the two of them?
What's odd about that?
What is odd about them and their relationship?
Oh, Roddy's his uncle.
Yes, and
Adoptive uncle, though.
so you come from.
Woodworthia.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Woodworthia is your gig, which is a place in Ravenloft. It's I guess, do you consider it a
Kingdom.
community? A kingdom. Okay.
Got a castle. Got a moat. It's got some crocodiles
Okay.
in it.
Okay.
I heard it got a 1-star in Yelp.
Roddy throws rocks at the crocodiles.
You heard it has what?
1-star
on
in
Yelp, it
Yelp.
has a 1-star.
Yeah, Yelp has 1-star.
Okay.
He's never used Yelp.
I heard-
No.
I heard when you
There's
leave
no-
the area, you're
The place is it the is
Those are
it, is
just
it the
those are
food
just,
or
those
is
are
it
just
the
all right trolls.
is it
No.
just the whole town?
It's
Is
not
that-
about the service.
I just heard that the service is terrible, and when you
Oh.
leave, your IQ gets lower.
That's just all right trolls.
because they
It's
because
just
they
trolls.
show favoritism to Woodworthians.
It's just all right trolls. That's all it is.
It's not a place you want to visit.
I heard your IQ goes down when you go there.
No, it's just all right trolls that are saying all this.
And what's the big deal about being a Woodworthian?
You're rich. You're powerful.
Well,
You're
some
beautiful.
some would say.
How much money do you have?
That Roddy.
I-
Roddy got cursed.
And what happened to Roddy?
That doesn't count.
What happened to him?
Dropped as a baby.
Oh, he got turned into a half walrus.
Well, he just has tusks like
He's
a
got a little
He's
walrus.
got a
mustache
little
now.
blubber.
Look, that's not.
And he got an inch of
Look,
fat around him. Yeah,
I call that a plus.
I do too.
He has
But
a
he
fat
must
my
have
ass.
raised
Everybody
legs.
treats him like he's a
Wait,
ball.
wait. Can he breathe in the? Can he swim underwater?
Can you
very
swim
well?
underwater?
no,
swim.
he can speak walrus. So
Look at
once,
that. That's useful.
Yeah,
it's
really useful
so
skill.
once you encounter a walrus at some point,
But you know, we tried going to a beach.
Maybe you could throw a walk down the Great Void.
you never know. You might be able to talk to seahorses.
Maybe.
Okay, so having learned all about your family background and
You're
so the
powerful,
what
beautiful,
most monsters are
educated.
you most are your characters afraid
Gazpacho
of?
is afraid of Cerberus, three-headed dog, because he's a
Huh.
cat.
He's a what? Because he's a what?
He's a cat. He's a were-tiger.
Doesn't like dogs.
Oh, of course.
So he's not afraid of hellhounds because they're little. He can eat them. You know, he can beat them up.
That's the big one.
But it's the big one.
Wait, what about werewolf? That's bigger than you. The dog.
No. It's a wolf, not a dog. It's different. Slightly
Wolves are
different.
it's the same.
Slightly different.
basically the
It's
same.
slightly different.
It's a
not the
wild
same.
dog.
It's slightly different. It's not the same.
So,
They're all kin.
and how, in
Because
what way?
he can beat that up. He's as big as a werewolf.
How
I
does-
don't know if he
how
could
does
beat
he
up a
know about a
werewolf. I'll watch next
Cerberus?
time
How
if
does
I
he know
have
about a
it.
three-headed dog?
Would work for you. I told you.
The knowledge
they're-
would be worth
They're
it.
rich. They're educated. They're beautiful.
Oh, educated.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so he saw him in a book.
They've got Woodworthia Academy.
Okay.
That's where everybody learns
Oh,
everything.
WU.
Rise.
Oh, WA, Woodworthia
Yeah,
Academy.
Yeah, magma cum Woodworth.
Oh my god.
Okay.
They learned the best ways to die.
It's like memento
That-
mori. Remember, we die because all of them die.
Yeah,
that's
I
their
remember-
Yeah,
motto.
they seem to be cursed to
That's their
die.
The only
motto.
thing I
That is
remember,
sad.
yeah, the only thing I remember about Woodworthia is you're able to get cookies there.
Yeah.
From what I heard, the school motto is memento mori. Remember, we die. They're gonna.
Okay. And finally,
Sure, why
Roddy's
not?
character is afraid of what monster?
Monster.
The Cookie Monster.
Yeah. Oh, no.
He's afraid.
I don't, not
That's
in the book.
That's a good fear.
Not in the book.
Understandable.
Yes.
It was a threat from him as a child.
As a
to
child.
his parents.
His parents.
Like the Tabanga.
All right.
You know what?
I asked the question. I got an answer.
I
What
don't
can I
think he
say?
gave you any like super
Nothing.
serious answer.
Yeah, no, there's
No,
really, yeah,
Donkey
nothing.
is a serious answer.
That's
Nothing,
what you get.
but nothing that I can use. You know, that,
That's
that I might be able to use.
Seahorse was
No,
pretty
you
good.
can add a garden gnome at one point.
Have a stare at him.
I can add garden gnomes.
It
Yeah,
could be a real
that's
gnome
true.
that's pretending to be a garden gnome.
The
That's
Garden
true.
Gnome fits his character so
Yeah.
well.
That was the best one.
Pretty
Yeah, because
funny.
he's like a dude who lives in like a weird fucking tree, right?
Yeah.
So when he sees the little fucker just like standing there, like
Yeah.
next to his like little mushrooms or whatever that hang
Yeah.
out, he just,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm gonna look that up and
Just
see.
doesn't move.
I'm gonna look and see if there is one. If there's in D&D.
I mean, you could definitely find gnomes.
oh, obviously
Dress
that.
them up as garden
I
gnomes.
gotta figure there's got to be
You could
garden.
fudge a
gnomes.
cookie.
There probably
monster.
is. I can imagine there being a garden
Who cares?
Fudge a cookie monster.
Yeah, I fudged Woodworthia.
Yeah, there's creatures that are very similar to
Just
Cookie
have a
Monster.
creature that eat cookies.
Yeah.
Who in their right mind is gonna go into the deep lore of Ravenloft to say, no, where Woodworthia is, there's supposed to be grassy plains or some bullshit, right? Who cares? I can put Woodworthia there.
I agree.
If I ever end
I'll
up
agree
working
with
for
that.
what is it? Who makes D&D? Wizards of the Coast or whatever?
TSR and
TSR.
well, Wizards
If
of the
I ever-
Coast.
They're
They
the-
bought
they're the
yeah.
company.
See, if I ever work for them, I could make Woodworthia real if I wanted to, with my English degree.
Oh my god, I would stare at them and be like, I would
I'll go
be
in
the
there and I'll
owner.
say Woodworthia.
I think we
and say,
need. I think that's.
place.
I think on your
my
days
goal.
off, that's what you should be
It's my
doing.
goal.
Is building
Just wait.
Woodworthia so we all have a better understanding. And one
Exactly.
night, you can tour Woodworthia. You can tell us what's going on in there. Because I just
We could
thought
have
it was
an
a castle.
adventure, a D&D adventure in Woodworthia.
There's a town. There's like a little castle town.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
It's like Hyrule in fucking Zelda.
Isn't it in the area?
I
You
don't,
get the whole area,
I don't know
right?
any of
You
Zelda.
get the whole area, right?
Is it
and
is
there's
it
a castle
walled
in the
and there's a town inside the wall
yeah,
like we did
and then there's a big
when?
castle.
Okay, Lakar was like that too.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
that's Woodworthia.
Oh,
It's not as big as Lakar.
How big is the family in Woodworthia? Is it like everyone?
Not as big as
Everyone-
it used to
Not
be.
everybody, but
Because he's killed about 10 of them,
It goes
I think.
shorter.
Right?
It grows shorter every day.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the magic teacher.
How many characters have you killed? Do you just have that rough number?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
9, because of the one of them's the brownie.
Oh, that's true.
And then one of them was
Oh,
my character.
this could
Where's
be
my
a
goddamn- I
number
had it.
10.
That's
Okay.
right. That's
The
right.
number 10.
So he's
was-
really only at 9.
1,
Okay.
2, 3.
I missed that brownie still.
8,
That was a good brownie.
Just got to bring one back. What was his
Just
name
wait
again?
until you see W.
16, 17,
Baldo.
18,
Who's W?
19,
Baldo.
N's brother.
20, 21, 22.
W.
I have at least 22
He was
support words
named after
still.
that dog.
Well,
Okay.
Fredward's now canon. I have a twin brother called Fredward.
Fredward.
We never meet because if
You
we
know,
see
you need
each
to
other-
write all this stuff
If
down
we
so
ever
you can
meet,
pull it
we
back
never
again.
meet each other because we think we're doppelgangers whenever we see each other for the first time.
You hate each other. You'll kill each other. Okay, so we are running Dark of the
This should have been your
Moon,
most feared monster, Fred.
which is an official of Ravenloft.
Oh, Fredward. Why? His charisma's one higher.
And I'm gonna push this back just a little. I noticed last time I was a lot louder
just like
than
a
you
little
guys.
beauty mall.
Yeah, like a little
He was
mole.
like the DC villains for the DC.
All right, so we're spending. Well, let's bring ourselves up to speed. You guys have been pulled through the mist by a white wolf,
Yeah.
who pulled each of you one at a time. You tried to put up a good fight and fuss. You were leaving Lakar, which is in Falkovnia, and you were going to Shadow Rift, where Roddy wanted to dangle his feet over the cliff, kick some rocks in, see if they could skip, whatever, see how deep it was. And the wolf pulled you in, and you're in a wintry environment, which is very much snow. It is not the Shadow Rift, no, and it is barren. It's desolate. You've been able to withstand most of the grief of the cold, which was one of the big things about this
Yes.
adventure that you all circumvented very quickly, with all of your suits of furs that you had. I believe
everyone has them anymore.
Edward had, huh?
Not everyone has it anymore.
Not everyone has. Well, you have one, and yours is a polar bear. And Edward has one, I think, is a wolf,
Yes,
right?
it is a wolf.
And then
He has
Yes.
he has a polar bear.
You know,
He has a polar
technically, at
bear,
this
and he
point,
put
we're
it
all
on
furries
inside of his.
because they're all onesies.
They're all onesies. Yeah, they have a little nice zipper.
Yes.
Lizzie, on the other hand, has a bra that's on
Flaming
fire.
bra.
She has a flaming bra, which was sort of a joke item you got, but it's
I would say
obviously very
It's
useful.
working.
And you don't have any onesie, right?
No, she had a fox fur,
Oh, okay. Oh,
but she
that's
can't
very
really wear
appropriate.
that with the flaming bra.
Okay, yeah,
So
no,
she,
that will burn things up.
Yeah.
Gazpacho, being a were-tiger who has changed, has his own fur. He's not really good fur for this. It's not long, shaggy fur. He's cold. He suffers a little bit from this biting temperature, which is well below 0 in terms of Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
And Roddy is the question mark I have in terms of what he has. I can't remember.
He's got a fur coat, but I never specified what one. And mine just says fur coat.
Okay,
So
that's what happens when you take poor
I'm gonna
notes.
say bear because it's at least 3.
Bear?
Yeah, three.
Should
It's
be a
at least 3
walrus.
sizes too big.
Should just be a walrus onesies.
The walrus
An
Well,
extra
the
colour.
it wasn't
the
available.
blubber keeps
The
you
blubber
warm.
helps you, but it's still very. I mean, it's really, really cold. So you do have that, and you've been trying to stay within Gazpacho, but it's probably best if you put on your own thing because his fur is not that. Oh, all right, okay. So you have been tracking your way. You found a journal entry from the guy that jumped through and
Yes.
accidentally was mutilated by Lizzie. So you found his journal, his campsite, and
Yes.
he has given you some indication that he was what?
Yeah, but I don't like hanging.
What was
out
he
with
trying to
everyone.
do?
Oh, he was trying to
You
travel
don't
to
have light on
Torgov.
So he's trying to travel to a city called Torgov, or a
Yes.
town, and that's on your map, right?
Yes, it is.
So that's where you're headed. You're basically kind of understanding. You've got a good enough sense of where his camp is, which is where you're basically at. No, you've left that. You moved on.
we moved
That's right.
on. We're in the woods
Right.
right now, and we
We
just killed a
fought
bunch
the-
of
We're heading towards
weird
Torgov.
creatures. I
You-
think there's
you-
a picture of them.
There's a name for
You
them.
were
What's the
attacked
picture
by.
for
We're attacked by a bat
Blanket
thingy.
eaters, or
I don't have the picture.
They were like stingrays.
Wait.
Yeah, stingrays. They have
Someone
them
They're
like
called a
that.
cloaker.
There you
There
go.
you go. Again, a nice picture of a cloaker.
Yeah, we murdered them all.
You did. You got through
Not
them all.
one escaped.
Not one escaped. Despite my clues
Beat them
to
all, we
maybe it would be
destroyed
smart to follow.
I mean, as a man
Okay.
of God, all evil creatures should.
So you're bedding down
Receive
for the
judgment.
evening, and it's another night, and of course the temperature that was already cold and below freezing is dropping on you, and once again the wind is sort of kicking up and blowing things around.
Yes.
So you've kind of been walking through what is considered some light, sort of forest area. The ground is all covered with snow, and the wood trees are covered with snow, and everything's snow.
Fire.
Huh?
Except for the area that was hit by the fireball.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Oh, wasn't there a
so,
huge fire because lightning also hit? And
so you did clear an area with your what do you call it? Your wild magic.
Yeah, wild magic.
You meant to shoot something, and instead you shot a fireball, which killed you, but you saved yourself through
Enchantment.
well, it's an enchantment that he gained through
A
a deck of many things, which held you at 0. And you didn't hit anybody else, which was good. So I think that brings us to where we are.
Yes.
And there is also some fire. Somebody else, you shot some fire at something too.
I shot lightning.
So you shot the lightning.
Started fires.
Somebody else did something that started a little bit
Ed
of
and
fire.
Lizzie were out of the count.
Right, they got
Everyone else
they
is
got-
out of the
And
they got-
Roddy.
they got sort of
I know when my
trance.
lightning shot, it started fires everywhere because it combusted trees on fire.
Okay, so there's not necessarily an issue with getting a fire or flame going anyway, but you definitely have yourself a spot where you can now. You got some opening.
Hunker down.
Right.
So my
Because
sword
you-
should still, if I recall, my sword has 1 charge left because there's no creatures in its range at the end. So I'm just going to sit down next to my sword.
I didn't know you had a limited number of shots with your sword in a day.
Yes, it can only do up
No,
to...
he's not talking about the crossblade. He's talking about his
No,
magic sword.
I'm talking about my magic spirit guardian in the sky.
Yeah,
The
sword
giant
and
sword and
in
the shield
sky.
and the
Oh, that thing. Okay.
yeah, it's-
All right.
it's-
Okay.
It has a limited number of charges. It's
Oh,
not its
okay, that
last
makes
one.
sense. Most everything does. All right. So as you're, you're going to go ahead and you tell me what you're going to do basically here.
I'm going to sit down.
You're going to sit
There.
down.
And
I'm
Lizzie's
going to
going
start
to
a
sleep.
fire.
Hold on one at a time, and then we'll kind of get an idea of what's going on.
I'm going to start a fire. And I'm going to go to sleep.
Well, you don't have to worry about. So you're okay. So to start the fire, you've got stuff that
We
is
have
around you is
stuff on
burning.
fire.
Well, it's because I'm going next to my sword. So it's the fire's not there. The fire's further down.
Oh, so
And-
you're going away
So you moved a
from us.
little ways from where the
Yeah.
fire was, which kind of makes sense because who knows what that fire
Yeah, exactly. It's
Stuff's
spread.
on a blaze, and
So I'm going to take some wood I find.
but it's not really moving very well or very far because everything's covered in snow.
Ah,
So
makes
that
sense.
snow turns when you melt it turns to water.
Yes.
So it is kind of fizzling things out. But so you're going to make a camp,
Yeah.
right? So what do you need to make a camp?
My tent. I have a tent.
You guys have a tent?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you use a tent before?
And then Lizzie
No, I
don't
did-
have a tent.
Well, before it was a snowstorm. And if you make a tent in a
okay.
snowstorm, it's going to fly off.
Right. You don't have a snowstorm going on, but you're going to go ahead and do that. So,
Yeah.
so basically, you're going to kind of build yourself a fire, right? Are you guys going to dig in as well?
Yeah, and Lizzie are.
Okay. So,
I'm digging a
are you
little
digging
bit.
in? You and Gazpacho?
Yeah, I'm
All right.
digging a little bit and make a
I'm going
tent.
to sleep in my tent.
Because do you have a tent?
I have one. I have one.
I
You
do.
have a tent?
Yeah, yeah. When I
You guys
make a
both are
character-
carrying
In the
tents?
event, in the when you make a character, one of the things it lists and stuff you can grab is tent supplies because in D&D they presume you're going to be traveling.
At some point, we're going to have to look at how much you're carrying because you guys don't have a bag of holding.
Except for Ed and Lizzie.
Well, you know what? I
So,
probably gave you
not
one.
now. Not now. Not now. We won't do that.
Yeah.
But I know you guys are carrying a lot of stuff, so we need to sort of manage that. You know, because you never know what you want to pull out.
Tactically, we
I
are.
just know you run
You never
around
know
butt
what you're going to be
naked.
attacked by when you need to pull out like a stalk of corn, which I
just
know
have,
you
like, a
probably have.
wand.
I don't have corn.
Apples and
I have apples.
yeah, you got all kinds of
It's got
stuff.
poisonous apples.
Yeah, you got all kinds of stuff.
Also, the jar of cyanide.
Yeah. All right. So as you hunker down for the evening, as the fire is kind of low, but it's still there, and you start hearing, it gets very quiet.
Roddy's gonna start screaming.
Well, it's just starting.
That's a good scream.
He's gonna scream.
Okay, so
Can I
as
roll to see if I wake
Do
up?
I wake
as
up from
Roddy
that
does
scream?
that, as Roddy does that. Well, I assume none of you are asleep yet.
Oh, that's true.
As Roddy does that, the howling goes silent.
They're probably you're probably the fuck said that.
I don't know if you should piss off the wolves.
I'm
got your
going to
power.
start moving away.
They didn't kill us when they grabbed us, though.
I'm gonna start leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
they're
they
good.
no, they clearly belong to
Clearly,
High-
we have
Well,
a
So
why
suddenly-
would they pull us in?
They start howling again.
Roddy's gonna scream again.
That makes me not want to hear.
So they go quiet again. But what you noticed is
They were closer.
they're getting a little louder.
You're alerting them to where we are. I'm starting to run the other way.
So it's multiple howls like this.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart. I'm gonna start climbing a tree.
Because Sponsor's got cat.
I called it first.
I'm gonna start climbing a tree.
All right, so you're climbing the trees. So the trees that you're climbing.
Well, I guess some people do.
So
Big, thick.
I think my only thing is I want to roll. Obviously, Gazpacho is going to be able to climb.
Yeah.
But everybody else, especially.
I'm gonna do like what they do in
So those who have armor, we're going to roll just against your dex. But you should take with your armor. You should probably take like a -2.
you know, like in Mulan where they get like the chains and they wrap it like that and they go
I
up?
need a
That's what I'm
5
gonna
or
do.
less.
Who's that? N?
N.
This might be a little difficult
5
for
or
N.
less.
I just
I
need
didn't see
14 or
Mulan.
less.
Sorry.
He didn't quite make
I
it.
did
He's
it.
gonna hide in the snow.
I did
underneath
it.
the tree.
I climbed the tree.
Okay, so you guys see N start
And
to
it's
try to
going
pull himself
face
up. It looks
first,
really,
and he's
he kind
going
of just
down.
falls down.
I'm gonna, as I climb up the tree, I'm gonna tie a rope around the trunk when I get to the top, and I'm gonna lead the rope down for N.
I think Roddy's best at is actually climbing.
So go ahead and roll. I just want you guys to
There you go,
roll.
Sarah. I gave you a
Lizzie's
chance.
gonna roll too. Oh, Lizzie makes it.
Lizzie should not have a problem.
I dropped rope for N. I tied it around the trunk.
You didn't make it either. So trying to climb the tree,
Failing.
and because as he's climbing, his robe gets sort of
Is the howl
stuck.
still going on?
There's howling still going.
I
on.
had-
The
Roddy's
howling's
gonna be-
getting
once Roddy
louder.
gets up the tree, he's gonna start screaming again.
So you were able to
course he was.
climb.
That's all. That's like the
You
thing he's
see
best at.
Randolph. He kind of gets
Plus he's
stuck.
got his shoes.
He's got his fur on. He's got his onesie on, and he kind of gets hung on the tree, and it pulls him back down, and it falls down. So
climbing the rope.
And we'll attempt to climb the rope.
I know. I tied rope around the trunk so they can have a better
so the
chance of
howling
climbing.
is now
He failed.
very loud,
Did
very
you really
close.
fail?
I'm gonna try climbing the rope as well.
Roddy's gonna scream loud.
En's just
I
digging.
succeeded.
En's just making himself disguised as the snow.
I'm gonna drop a scroll of invisibility on the floor for N.
So okay, hold on a second. So Randolph goes over, and he's able to take the rope, and he's able to climb up. Do me a favor and roll, Richard. Roll a 20, just to let me know kind of how
High.
big the tree is. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
how far you guys can go up.
15.
Okay, so you're able to move up. You can't go all the way to the top because of your armor
yeah.
and stuff like that, but you're able to get up a pretty good height.
Okay.
You know, about, I'm going to say, 8 to 10 feet.
I'm gonna put
Up
3
here,
gold
a little higher.
coins.
Okay, a little higher than the ceiling here. So now we return to N, who's burying himself in the snow.
Yes.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm gonna shout N's name. I'm gonna drop my scroll of invisibility on the floor.
Scroll of
They can
invisibility.
still smell you.
I don't know.
He can't use it.
Pick it up. I forgot.
So you have dropped your scroll down on the ground, and N's looking at it, right? And N's goes
Pick it
over.
up, it'll make you invisible. Okay, cool.
So you go over and you pick it up, yeah, and you're like, can you see me? And everybody can see you.
And he's just gonna
Oh!
toss it. He's gonna go
No,
face
no.
first in the ground.
I was about. I can give you my glasses and you can comprehend languages. I can make you able to read with my glasses.
You want to throw down your glasses?
Well, you
No.
know, it's
Go ahead, throw down those
He
glasses.
Threw my scroll. I saw him throw my scroll.
En's just going face first into the snow, and he's going to blend in.
So you're blending into the tree right by where they're at,
Yeah.
right? Basically. So he's trying to dig in. As he's trying to dig in,
smell.
you can see his ass kind of sticking up out of the snow. So I'm going to put Roddy sort of somewhere around here. And okay, so as you're sitting up there, the wolves, you're now starting to hear they're starting to get quieter. They're not howling, but you can hear them. You can start to hear some panting, and you can sort of hear some movement around you in the snow. They're not worried about making noise, so they're stepping on like branches. They're stepping on some things, and because of the quiet, because you guys are just sitting there waiting for them, you can hear them moving around. And as you're looking, I'm not even going to do a roll, but you can start seeing eyes. Okay, but they're moving around, so it's hard for you to tell the number of them. But
gonna
you
pray.
know, huh?
I'm gonna pray for N.
But you know that there is obviously a group. It's tough to tell how many. So everybody roll just quickly your wisdom.
I succeed.
Okay, of
Lizzie
course.
succeeded.
Roddy succeeded.
I
And-
not succeeded.
Failed.
Okay,
Gazpacho
so
succeeded.
N is of course buried in the snow. He's not looking, which is good. That makes sense. Gazpacho and
They both succeeded.
okay. So you have no clue how many. You just see a lot of eyes, Randolph. The rest of you can tell it's got to be somewhere around 6 or 8, maybe higher.
I want to be able to
Wolves.
fight that.
There's just a lot of wolves. So eventually, as you are all sitting, is anybody going to do anything, first of all?
I'm gonna pull out a scratch gold coin and get ready to throw it.
Okay.
Are there pine cones on the trees or something?
Lizzie's gonna throw her caltrops on the
There are
ground.
none that you can find. Say what?
She's gonna throw the caltrops on the ground.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay.
He's right.
And
Around
below her,
feet. Yeah.
okay. How many does she have?
I just wrote caltrops.
Are you with me?
Probably like a bag.
Probably
Are you
like
with
a
me?
little bag, kind of like
Okay.
marbles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you my frost wand that I got.
So those things are
They're
described,
like little spikes.
right?
Yeah, you
They
just
hold
throw them on the
6
ground, and if
I
they
don't
touch,
exactly
like,
remember
Okay.
it, but I hold
It'll
6
hurt.
charges, I think.
Okay.
And you can stack
it doesn't do
every-
much
an extra
damage. It just
1d8
like tells
per
them, hey,
charge,
there's something pointy here.
I believe.
Okay. So as you all are doing that, you can see right. Let me see which way it
Gonna
comes.
bite him in the
Excuse me.
ass.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
And it's gonna
Fucking
bit
do
in
it.
the ass.
Hey, Sarah, your ass.
So coming in around this tree here, you can see a rather kind of grayish wolf coming in, and it is slowly moving through, and it is approaching.
How close is it?
He's talking right now about
sorry.
where
It's come through the
approaching.
trees, so it's, I'm going to say, maybe 10 feet to 12 feet away.
I'm gonna aim my crossbow at it and get
So-
ready to shoot it.
Hmm?
I'm gonna aim my
Okay.
crossbow.
So you can see it's looking and it's smelling, and it looks up to Lizzie. So it looks up, it's like looks right at you. You can see it's got red eyes. It looks over to Randolph, and you see it looking at you. You see it, each one of you, it looks at you, and then it starts trotting over this way towards Anne.
And he's gonna stay as still as he can.
You're gonna get your ass clapped.
He's gonna prepare for a fart. He's gonna try to fart to get him.
And as that one comes in, another one starts coming in, and it's coming in from this way. So guess what? You don't perceive it. You guys are looking down on this.
Lisa has to climb to get to me.
Can N roll to see if he did a really good fart? To maybe
Go
make
ahead.
his nose think he's like,
You really are going to fart.
yeah,
Just some dumb.
All right.
Some Chad just deal to me what
10.
Okay. So he lays a sort of a semi stinker, and
Maybe they'll think you're
the
a
wolf seems to have. What you see, that wolf, it doesn't seem to notice it. It doesn't seem to worry about it.
Should I shoot Ed?
N doesn't
Okay.
know he's just fucking in the ground with his
Right,
ass
that's
out.
right.
You're going to scream again. Okay.
Where are you?
Your scream causes both of these to run at N,
Oh,
and
shoot.
they're attacking N.
Wait, is N in my great sword and shield thing?
No.
Where is your sword and shield?
Well, I went
thought you
right-
said you
You
didn't do
can't-
it.
No, I
You
went to
can't-
it.
you're
I,
not
you
near
remember when I
you.
said I went to it to build the fire? So you guys are away from me then.
Yes, you
Okay.
can't farther
That's
away
fucking
from
right.
Never mind, it won't help him out. It'll help
That's
me
the
out.
best.
Is it over by your fire?
It's by me.
F you.
It should be by the
Because
camp.
you remember when we had the fight?
Yeah,
I
it
went
should be by
away.
the camp.
Yeah. They're away from me though. They're where the fire is.
Yeah, but how far are you from your fire?
I just climbed the nearest tree to my fireplace where the sword and shield was.
And you climbed up with him.
Yeah. So the sword and shield should be around there. But Sarah says she's away from me. So
No, she's actually pretty close.
Oh, okay.
You're pretty
so as long
close.
as she's in range, it should attack.
Okay, so you can go ahead. Oh dear.
It'll be its last attack though before it disappears.
Okay, so what does it do?
Make a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Oh no, that's a miss.
So it takes 20 damage, and then my sword and shield disappears.
Okay, so that attacks this grayish one.
I was wondering if it wasn't going to attack us as long as we played out.
So the other one dives into the snow with N. N is in there, and all of a sudden he feels a wolf, or he feels a bite. It's grabbing onto, again, it's grabbing onto, it like tries to
And
grab
then
onto
it'll
this,
grab on.
but it grabs onto some armor, but it then reaches like an area where there is an opening, and it grabs on and it bites.
Oh,
It bites
okay.
hard.
It's
know
not
what?
like before,
And
right?
it's like an ostrich.
No,
It's
this
just
is
defensive
not like
action.
before.
It was buried into the ground. It's like an ostrich.
Because they bury their head in the ground.
Yeah. And hope things get better when they go on.
Okay. Oops, wrong one.
I should probably just start throwing coins.
13.
Okay.
So he feels a tear into his, I'm going to say, call high or
That
low.
is pretty.
You roll high or low and call it.
What am I rolling?
It's going to be into a shoulder. It's
D20.
either right or left
A
shoulder.
D- okay.
It doesn't matter. Just
1
higher
to 3 is left.
He's left-handed, right?
Yeah.
He's left-handed, correct.
Yeah, he's left-handed.
Not left-handed, right.
He's left-handed.
Yeah, okay.
1 to 3. Oh, I'll just call high. 6. I rolled high.
Okay, so it goes onto his right arm, his right shoulder. He can feel these teeth going in, and he can feel like the bite, and he can feel like as it bites, it pulls like a chunk of his skin out, and he can feel blood immediately like surging down. It's like going all through. You can feel it draining down already very quickly into his elbow, like he's buried in like this. So this thing is on him, and it is it's a vicious bite. It's a vicious attack, and he can tell it's bad news. It's
Don't
not
worry,
trouble.
Aaron.
And it's
Well-
not letting go.
Don't
So
worry,
it
Aaron.
bit, and it's kind of holding on.
I'm gonna
Worst
mark
things to
that
worst,
it
you
was
come
bit
to
on the
Mr.
right.
Doctor.
I gotta let you know right now,
Doctor here.
Sarah. Neither of my characters have any health left. You're getting absolutely no help
Well,
from me.
N's also pretty.
Don't
Well, now
worry.
hold
I'm a
on.
doctor.
You slept the night before, right? So
no,
you.
we
no.
didn't sleep when
Oh,
we
we-
fought these. After we fought these.
We did not
Oh,
see that.
that's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
I'm
fine.
sorry. Oh,
N's
that's right.
pretty hurt too.
Okay.
It's getting pretty dicey.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm
Roddy's gonna wave bye to
He
your
was
character.
kind of out of the fight with this
I'm
one
gonna-
while they.
So it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna.
That's the end of their surprise.
So
what I
Should
want
we
everybody
roll
to
for
do,
the-
I want everybody to roll a 20.
Okay. This will be for Lizzie.
16.
Lizzie rolled an 18.
8.
19.
I rolled an 8.
Well, let's.
So I heard 18. That was Randolph and
Lizzie.
Lizzie. Then I heard a 16, and that was Roddy.
Yeah. And then I got a 19 as your spot check.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't hear that.
I got.
And just rolled a 20.
And rolled a 20.
I got an 8.
Wow. All right, Edward. And I rolled a 3.
Wow, I thought I did bad.
Well, before that I rolled a 20, so that's why N got hurt so badly. Okay, so we're going to start with N, who is on the ground. He's basically got this wolf on top of him. He can hear it.
He's
it's
gonna try
growling.
to hit it off with his sword. Right? Can
Okay.
you do that? Okay.
Yeah, he can pull his sword, and that's
14. Does that hit?
yes.
Okay. 1d12. That's not what does it. 13.
Okay,
He also used all his healing on Michael.
13.
Unfortunately.
I have healing.
All right.
Oh, you're in luck. Roddy's got a crossbow.
Okay,
But all Gazpacho can
we
do
move
is
to Gazpacho.
He's gonna spit.
Okay, interesting. Okay, now you're pretty far away,
I
so
don't think it's
how
gonna
far can you spit?
Oh,
roll a
you're
20.
roll a 20.
Yeah, I definitely do.
I hope you hit it in the eye.
13.
Okay, so you don't hit it, but you spit on the ground. Now, how good at spitting is Gazpacho? Is he like
Is he
a
a
real,
championship
is he a real
spitter?
wet one, or is he like
it
thicker? Is he,
mucusy or-
yeah, that's.
Oh, it's like a hairball. You should have made it
It's
a
a
hairball.
It's not gonna do anything. It's not any different.
It's more
A
entertaining.
hairball's more
I just can't.
entertaining.
I can't do anything. Yes, I
So,
just
do you want it
spit.
to be a hairball, or do you want?
Sure.
Sure. So the little hairball goes flying, but where I have you at, it just kind of lands over here.
That's okay.
But we're gonna mark it.
That's okay.
That's success right there.
Because after all, it's Gazpacho's hairball.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Randolph and Lizzie.
Okay. I'll let
How
Lizzie go
far is
first.
Lizzie from one of them?
You're probably. I mean, this is not quite well placed,
Okay.
but you're probably about 20 feet.
She wanted to attempt to jump on one of them.
Yeah, that's
How
going to be
high are
tough.
you?
The thing is,
Wouldn't that hurt you? Oh, you're a female. I was about to say, imagine trying to jump on the back of one of them as a guy, 15 feet in the sky. That hurt.
so I think the only one you can get at is the one that got hit by the sword, which
Yeah.
is sort of the grayer one. The other one is pretty far away. It's going to take a really high roll on your
All
part.
right.
Should I roll the 1d100?
And you're going to have to roll like you have to call high or low.
Hi.
And what's your percentage? Your percentage is 55
55
right now. So we're going to make it 50 because this is
Okay.
pretty far. I'm
Fine.
even being nice on that. So 50 to 100.
28.
Okay. So she makes the jump, but your support on the tree wasn't as good as you expected. So you make the jump, but you don't even you make it only about halfway, and you land. Do me a favor and roll on your dex. The good thing is you're probably you can't hardly fail
She
on your
makes it.
dex. Yeah. So the good thing is you come up and you're
Is
standing.
she able to attack?
No, that was let's see, that was all your movement. You're still too far away.
Okay.
That's the problem. The only thing you might be able to do is throw something. I'll let you do that.
Okay, she'll throw her rune's dagger. That's the only dagger she has left except for her shadow glass ones. 3.
Well, that's not too good.
Yeah.
So the only other thing is, how far did you throw your little cowpens or whatever they're called? The cow.
I just tossed them underneath my tree.
So they were just locally to that.
Yeah, so if they tried to climb it, they would think, oh, there's something pointing there.
Just do me a favor and roll with your 55 to make sure you don't step on one yourself, since they
Hi.
could scatter.
71.
71.
Okay, so you're okay. You didn't hit one. All right. Now we go to Randolph.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on the one that's fighting N currently.
That's smart.
Let's see.
Did it fuck up?
12, so +1 doesn't gonna help. So that means 3.
Did it fuck up?
Are you gonna
plus-
use your moon
No,
thing?
it didn't. +1. Yeah, I'm using the wound wand with
Oh.
the staff. So it's 3 magic missiles because I got a plus to it. It's 7. That's 24.
Okay. So you throw them all at the one that's attacking him,
Yeah.
which is this guy here. And how much was it again?
24.
Was it the same one that got hit by my sword?
So you
Not sure.
you can see this one taking a lot of grief, and it lets go of N, and it's turning around and it's starting to hobble away, starting to run away.
That's my turn next. I ain't gonna let it run.
Well, I think N can try to swing. You're going to have your head's buried
Oh,
in the
attack of
snow,
opportunity.
so you are going to
It's
have
called the
a
ass of
negative-
opportunity.
You're going to have a
Because his
negative
ass
to
is
it, a
sticking
negative
out.
3.
That's great. It's the ass of opportunity.
Oh, he missed anyway. He
Okay.
rolled a 9.
Okay, so this one starts hobbling away. So it's Edward's turn.
How far away did it get?
Now, wait a minute, it's Roddy's turn.
Oh.
Roddy,
Roddy.
what
It's running. It's running. So
Oh, it's running away?
that one's running. There's this.
the one that was
Let's-
attacking him.
This is more grayish. Yeah, darker.
Roddy's gonna shoot it with his crossbow. Piece of
Now
shit.
you're easily.
What the hell else am I gonna do? Spear?
Well, yeah, you're easily like 50 yards away.
Okay.
How
Then
far can
Roddy's
you?
gonna spear.
How far can you shoot?
Crossbows can usually go over
Let
100
me
yards.
see. We
Should
have
be
it.
able
Go
to make
100
it.
yards.
Yeah. 12.
12.
Crossbows generally have a longer range than a bow. Since
I'm gonna say it misses. That it hits some of the trees, branches, and stuff that
I
are
have
in the
a thing
way.
for it.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
Be sure.
Edward.
Ah, I'm gonna shoot it. My crossbow.
Oh, look at him. He's smiling. And
20! Oh, I got a
Oh, he
20.
Wants to
rolled a
destroy.
20.
Oh, I would have
Well,
20.
you don't have to roll anything because
It's gonna blow
it's
up.
done. Because
blow
yeah,
up.
it's basically done. It was only like 1 hit point away anyway.
They're gonna kill a teammate. Might as well take one.
Okay.
with us.
As you fire your thing and it gets shot up out of the woods,
And that's the white one.
suddenly
The
appears
brother.
A white
several.
one. A brown one. An even darker gray one. Black one.
I think you just killed the alpha male.
And as these are running in, and this
Someone
one's running
pissed them
past,
off.
Which means they're loyal to you now.
there is one that's really dark that
That's
comes
the
in
one.
off of this side.
Richard,
So you
your
have 5
job.
more. This one's running out.
You gotta be the alpha. You gotta bite them all in the ear.
Yeah.
I gotta bite them on the ear.
So
Bend
these
over.
run in, and they are all running. This one stops to smell a hairball, and
Oh, look, your
this
hair
one
balls did
the
something.
distraction.
is circling around. They're starting to circle around the tree with Edward and
Are you
and
okay with getting struck by lightning?
Randolph.
No.
and I've got
You know what? I'll
two
live. At least.
coming in on Ant, and one is coming in on Lizzie. So let me roll those.
I have a way out of this though. I can teleport to other
That's amazing.
trees.
Okay, so and one runs in. It's dark black, very dark black.
There's the alpha.
It's almost. It looks like this.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the alpha. That's the big
It
boy.
runs in.
Okay, you don't go.
Okay, so unfortunately for N, he takes one more bite. This one that's biting in, as you are looking at it, it's different than a couple of the other ones. This one looks bigger. It looks
direwolf.
meaner, and it looks shaggier.
It's a werewolf.
You're dead.
This
Bye.
could be tough for
Wait, didn't you say you could kick the butt out of a werewolf? Gazpacho?
take.
I mean, and should be
4.
getting.
Not
it
right
up
now. He's got no
this
fucking
season.
health left. We got our asses kicked by stingrays.
Oh no, Sarah! If only you wore the wolf outfit, you could pretend to be one of them.
Okay, it's back around to you. We're going to start with N, who's now getting attacked and bit. Roll me that 6-sided die. Call left, high or low. Low is his left arm, right? And
Yeah,
high is
right. High is right arm.
right.
Oh, and which should I roll? Oh god. High.
I'm judging.
I rolled low.
Okay, so he is now. This one's latched on. It just took a bite into the right shoulder or left shoulder. Excuse me.
Bye.
Okay, so that is a solid bite.
Ripped apart.
All
I
right.
know.
This is like the most brutal death we've had. nothing we
So
can do to help
N's-
you.
Roderick,
this is
what's
now
We
N's
got our
turn.
asses kicked.
En's gonna try to. He's still on the ground, right?
He is
That's
on the
probably-
ground.
He's gonna try to get up.
He can get up, and
Okay.
that's half of his movement.
Oh god.
So he can still
Okay,
move
Richard, I
another
have an
like
idea.
10
Yes,
We
feet
can
or
combo next.
whatever you think he
Okay.
wants to try to do. So I'm going to stand him up.
He's going to.
He can see all these wolves now running in. He's got he's got a couple of them running in. One of them is run in and it's bit him again.
Is there any openings?
Oh my god.
No, he's surrounded.
Okay, yeah.
The only
Okay.
thing he's got is on this side. He's kind of got Lizzie
I can
off
teleport
here a
to
little
other
bit. I
trees.
actually put her a little too close. This one's he can see one's coming up on her, and he can just see what's around him.
He's just gonna try to hit one that's closest to him. Or-
Okay, that would be the
You
one
know
that's
what?
bit him. That would be the one that had bit him.
I wanna. I don't know if I should do what I was gonna attempt to do.
Do you have 2 fucking bags of holding? Again?
No, I was gonna attempt to seduce them, but I don't think that'll
Stick
work.
your rear out. Pull down your pants.
Seduce them?
Yeah.
What's that? That's
He's gonna
interesting.
pee on the ground and mark his territory.
How is that?
Make it circle.
Oh, it'd be like
Well, you can do that if you want.
the one
I mean, you can do anything you want.
episode when they're
That's
camping.
funny.
my god.
The one
That's
SpongeBob
right. We need to get you
episode when
another
they're
character sheet. I keep forgetting that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
need to tell Mom to print those. Is there anybody online, by the way, we should say hello to?
No.
Okay. Except for her striving mom.
Yeah.
Need character sheets. Okay, so you want to piss?
Yeah.
So you take out your wink, which you're very happy to have now because you can see it finally.
18.
Oh, you piss like a monster. Yeah, you're pissing a little bit out of fear. Meanwhile, blood is starting to come out down through the
Shit.
cuffs of your gloves, and it's starting to. You can tell it's starting to start running over. You can feel the moisture of blood that's on
Poor
your
Ed.
right hand. But usually you're using your left arm with your sword, so it's only a one-handed sword,
Yeah.
so you're good.
Oh,
However, your right hand is your arm is pretty
I don't
bad
think
shape.
the sword of
My
steel
left
is a
arm is
one-handed
much stronger
sword.
than my right arm.
Is it a double-handed
It's
sword?
a double-handed sword.
Okay, you're
'cause it's
gonna-
a really big one.
So you're going to have a penalty to hitting and swinging,
Okay.
okay? All right, so we're going to turn to Gazpacho with the mighty hairballs.
He's gonna spit again.
Piss on them.
Another hairball.
Yeah.
Okay, roll it.
Spit.
Yeah, roll it. You're going to try to hit the one.
4.
Mostly it kind of goes out of your mouth and goes straight down.
Okay.
You were trying to aim for the one, and you wanted to make sure you got his attention, and
Yeah.
it didn't work out.
Try to spit.
All right, so we're going to go to Randolph and Lizzie. Lizzie is now finding herself. She can tell she's got two coming in on her.
She's gonna.
This one has run away.
She's gonna declare to double attack, so she has to hit once this time. She's gonna hit the one near her. 10.
And that's a
That's
miss. But you're doing dual wielding, so okay,
How
Randolph.
how far apart are the wolves from each other?
Well, there's two right on top of Lizzie right now. There are two right on top of N, and there's one that's like circling around, looking up at you guys.
What about the big one? Is there any?
the big one is off by itself to the side. It's kind of circling around by itself.
Kill the big
It's
one.
moving in, and this one is run and stopped at a hairball, and it's going to start picking up speed. It's
Okay,
starting to lose its
so-
interest on the hairball.
Hmm.
They're scattered. They're not in a line. They're not in one spot. You've got them all over the place.
Well, I'm just wondering how, like, between the two groups, how far apart are they?
There's
Between
not two
Lizzie
groups.
and-
There's a
between
group
Lizzie
that's kind of
and,
between Lizzie. There's several that are on N right here. There's one that's actually
I
a
think he's
short
asking
one.
between the one between Lizzie and Ed. How far apart are they?
I would say they're about 15 to 20 feet apart.
Okay. I could, this is gonna cause grief to Lizzie and though.
Well, they need to be quiet, Sarah.
It actually won't hurt them too much unless he does something. But I'm gonna cast web over the wolves, the 4 wolves and Lizzie and N.
How much space does that occupy? How much can that cover?
8 10-foot cubes.
Oh, 8 10-foot cubes.
Yes.
Okay, so
So about 80
that'll do it. I think it'll do it. It's going to cover them as well.
Yes.
So then my other question
I
to
need
you
to
is, first
cast
of all, you need to
what-
cast your. You need
Yeah,
to.
I need to-
We didn't do it.
Oh, I've only
You
got
need
a
to do
spider.
your
I
wild.
did it to the last one.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing wrong happens there.
Okay.
And yeah, it should work.
Okay.
So let's see. The web covers a maximum area of 8 10-foot cubes, and the webs are 10 feet thick with a mass. A mass
10 feet thick.
Yeah.
10 feet thick.
That's thick. That's like.
No,
That's
webs
almost like a
must be
blanket.
At least 10 feet thick. So it's basically So a mass 40 feet high, 20 feet wide, and
Does it mean like the webbing?
Hold
has to
on.
be-
Now you're changing your dimensions a little bit. Say it again. Yeah, I think he meant the webbing, but
it's saying that it could cover 8 10-foot
10-foot
cubes.
cubes.
But
The webs will cover the
You
maximum
can
area
s-
of 8 10-foot cubes, so it is
Alright.
that maximum space.
but he was starting to change some of it.
It can be 40 feet high, 20 feet wide.
So
and
you
10
can
feet
stack
deep.
them on
So-
each other, or you could put
So
them
basically, what
spaced
he's
around.
saying is you
Alright.
can have it flat, 80 feet like that, or you can start making it like chain.
Like a spider
It's a
web.
3-dimensional 80 feet.
So you tell me how you're
has-
throwing it.
It's just gonna go
height
on
and depth.
top.
He's just
Okay,
gonna
so
make
it's
a
the
blanket.
flat 80 feet. Okay.
Okay.
So do me a favor and roll a 20-sided die, and wait a minute. I think here.
If he cast it on me, the rod of reversal would have.
I'm just going to go with it. We'll just go with it.
Okay.
It's not going to get all of them. You've got this one here. There's.
I think he was just aiming for Ann and Lizzie's side.
Yeah. It'll get the ones that are around them, but there's one still circling that it's going to miss.
Okay.
Okay, let me put him here.
Anyone in the area when the spell is cast must roll a saving throw versus spell with a -2 penalty.
Okay.
Does that include these wolves?
Yeah. So in our case, you would, because you have to roll higher, you have to add 2.
So yeah, you would have to add 2.
Because
is
it's
this
a
about?
penalty.
It's the
So-
penalty. So you have to roll above your spell saving.
And +2. So you have to roll
So,
higher than +2. of your
Lizzie's spell saving throw is he has to roll higher than a 14. Now he has to roll higher than a 16.
Okay, I got you.
N makes it.
Okay.
Oh,
He rolls
wow.
an 18. Lizzie makes it as well.
If the saving throw is made, either the creature is assumed to have jumped free, or the webs are only of half strength.
So 2 of them
Jump
make it. The other 4 do not.
So they're
Okay.
trapped.
Creatures with less than 13 strength must remain fast into the webs until freed
Oh.
by another, or until the spell wears off.
So they're stuck.
Yeah. Creatures between 13 and 17 can break through 1 foot of web per round, and they're 40. Still, they could break through at least 1 foot of webs per round, and they're like 10 feet.
Yes.
Creature of 18 or greater strength break through 2 feet of webs per round. If the webs are hat strength, these rates are double.
I don't imagine wolves will be.
So wolves can break
like a
it
bodybuilder.
at double the pace.
All right, say those things again. One more time.
Basically, if the strength of the wolf is
Between
13 to 15, they can break through 1 foot of web around.
Okay.
If they're above 18, which is crazy,
They can break through
they
2.
can break through 2 feet
Yeah.
Right.
around.
No. Okay.
And if they succeeded in the
How much footage do they have to break through to
10.
be able to get
10?
10?
To at least be able to free themselves.
So that means they're going to take 10 rounds to get out of this.
Yep.
And you are too.
But if anything's nearby,
if you
they jumped out.
succeed, well,
She
no, if
succeeded.
you succeeded in the spell saving throw,
you can break through at double
you can
the
break
rate.
through double the rate.
Yeah.
So
4 are trapped at 1 round for you because they didn't break free if their strength is over 13. But you said 2 of them did, so they can go double. So they can do 2 feet.
Okay.
2
So
of them can get out in 5
is a-
turns. The rest
Yeah.
can get out in about 10.
and you're the same with Ann, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lizzie is.
Yeah.
Lizzie's under 13.
So she can't get out.
So she can't get out.
So she's like the other wolves.
She's trapped.
Okay.
If
No,
if,
so if you're under 13
You can't
strength,
get
you
out.
can't get out
You're
in
stuck.
general. You're stuck.
You're stuck there.
Yeah. Any fire will set
Well,
them.
hold on. Let's
Okay.
let's.
go
I
through
don't. He
this.
doesn't quite understand.
No, I've got it.
Okay, okay.
What I'm doing is something that I don't want to explain to you because I've
Okay.
got different.
Some wolves might be able
They
to
each
face
have
jump.
different strengths, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Like N, he can break through it easier. Lizzie can't break through it at all because
Now-
she only has 11
How
strength.
many of them
Okay.
saved?
2.
2. Do you think they would be in a position where they would be able to? Because it said if the saving throw is made, either the creature is assumed to have jumped free or the webs are only half strength. And I don't know how you would determine if they jump free or the webs are half strength.
I would just make a guess to say that.
Wolves can show.
Well, first of all, I don't think the wolves are the only ones that would be able to get away because they're surrounding
they're
Lizzie
surrounded
and
they're
Ann.
held.
So I would just do a dexterity throw at maybe some
Okay.
sort of negative.
You could do it at the -2 that the spell has.
Okay, so I would roll their dexterity.
You want to roll under.
There's one that's okay. They both are
I can
under.
imagine.
Okay.
I rolled really low.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
So-
imagine wolves are very dexterous.
Okay.
Okay. So the 2 with them, 2 of them are stuck. Any?
Well,
if-
I'm
Those are
going
the two
to
that
say these are the 2 that
jumped out.
got away.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
The rest are stuck.
I never know. Last time we had a visitation from
Yeah.
Starting
Pepe,
to
so
confuse me.
So just yeah.
so I think
it's a
those
confusing
two
spell.
that got it, they were able to move away.
They were able to jump
So
out
it's,
of it.
essentially they jumped out.
Okay, so that's this one.
It's gonna take N 5 turns to get out, and Lizzie's just stuck.
Yes. But that means that they can't hurt you until they get to you.
Sucks for you.
Yeah.
It's
This
gonna-
guy.
It's
No,
gonna
it was the
last
first guy,
For,
and it was the third,
it's gonna last for 10 rounds. The webs.
fourth guy.
Okay. Well, you keep track of 10.
Yes.
So you've got in there 3 of them. Wait a minute, 3. Yeah, 3 and 2, and these 2 jumped out. Okay, jumped away. Just jumped away. They're not that far away, but they jumped around. Okay. That's interesting, very complicated. So we now turn to Roddy.
Roddy's gonna try to shoot one with his crossbow.
Okay? So you have one stopped at a spitball that's close by you, close enough to you that you can, before it leaves.
Okay.
So that's much closer.
Sure. 20. Fuck yeah.
Good job.
Well, that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
hit.
It's a good hit.
I think a crossbow is 1d8.
1d8.
Yeah.
No, the 1d10. They're actually 1d10.
Now,
Mine says
It depends. Is it
His
a
is
great?
D8.
Is it a great
Small.
crossbow?
Small.
No, it's
He's
okay.
too small.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, what are you talking
A
about?
great crossbow does 1d10.
He couldn't even pull a string back with a great crossbow.
All right.
6 plus 8, so 14.
so my question to you is,
What?
kind of arrows are they?
Oh, they might be
Oh, you
werewolves.
suck.
Hang on. Or something like that.
I got 15 silver bowls.
I'd imagine we'd have silver.
That's all you have?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a silver bolt. How much did it take?
14.
Okay.
Fuck you. That's what Roddy says. Instead of that voice this time.
Fuck you.
Edward.
said-
How
way I
far
said it.
away is the buff one? How far away is the big one?
I'm going to say he's about 60 feet away.
How good would you say a 17 strength arm is? Because pitchers can throw a ball pretty far.
How often do you throw pitches?
I could probably throw pretty far at 17 strength. I'm like a bodybuilder. I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, unless you send around, I guess the question is, whatever you're trying to do, how often do you do it? which means
I throw
you get-
coins often.
you're going to throw a coin at it.
I could. So how feasible is 40 feet?
The question is it any kind of proficiency that you have? I would say you don't have any proficiency.
Oh, Dex would be it. Which I have +1
Dexterity
to.
is one thing, but the proficiency of
No.
throwing something, trying
It's
to
a
aim it
missile.
and hit something.
It's a missile.
Yeah.
Dexterity deals with missiles. So I have a +1 to throw.
But you don't have like a proficiency.
You
in,
don't have
throwing
like
daggers.
Lizzie has a proficiency in appraising, disguise, forgery, and gaming.
It'd have to be something that you have to practice throwing stuff to be able to hit stuff fairly well.
When you
That's
made
not
him,
necessarily your dexterity.
Didn't they
on-
give you
on-
proficiencies he had?
I have proficiency in language, writing.
You can talk it to
reading.
death. Yeah.
Wow!
You
I have
might want to
singing.
read it a
You're like me in
poem.
real life.
Yeah, you can sing to it. You haven't sung
I
yet.
can't sing.
Religion. I'm highest in religion.
Well, you. I'm
Writing
not sure what
God.
you're,
I can
I'm not
convert
sure what
it.
you're trying to do.
can
So
convert
we'll-
it.
I don't
Well, I
think
wanted to throw a coin at it.
you want to throw a coin
Do
at
holy
it.
things
How
fight
far is it?
werewolves?
60 feet?
Yeah, it's 50 to
I
60
don't
feet.
think
It's
you
a
could
long way
throw
away.
a coin.
Okay, well, I'm
60
going to shoot
feet.
it. then.
I mean, you can throw it. You'll be able to throw it. How accurately you throw it, I don't think you're that. It's not like it's throwing against your
Well,
dexterity.
is there, what about
with
the wolves
modifier.
near Gazpacho? Like the ones on the floor. How far are they away from it?
That one's about 40 feet away.
40 feet.
30 to 40 feet away.
That's more doable. I can throw a ball like 20 something feet, and I'm like a skinny boy with no arms. I can do that.
You're not a skinny boy with no arms.
In real life, I'm saying, but in real life, I can throw a ball 20 feet. This character can throw a ball 40
Yeah,
feet.
you can throw it 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the coin at the wolves. How far up is Gazpacho?
He's up to the high
I
tide.
actually don't want to throw it because if I burn the tree down, you're screwed.
Exactly.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot the big one far away, or with my crossbow.
He's gonna shoot the.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the buff one. I'm gonna
What type
anger
of
it.
damage are you using?
Fire.
Fire.
It's a nice place. 18 plusing 2, so 20.
Okay, so you're going to hit it.
It's gonna do 1d10 plusing 3, so it's 6 plusing 1d10 fire damage. 11.
11. Okay. So as you hit it, it just kind of sinks into like its haunches, and as it hits it, it reaches down with one of it, stands up on its hind legs, reaches down and pulls it out.
Jokes on you, it's a magic arrow.
And what does it do? Does it just dissolve, or what
Well,
does it do?
it's like fire, so it's just gonna
Okay.
hit it with fire.
All right. So it just kind of explodes.
Yeah, it kind of explodes.
All right. So, I'm not sure what these things can do with Lizzie and in under your web.
Yeah, they
Are
can
they
try to
able
get
to
you,
try
though.
to jump on that and
Are
bite
you
them?
able to hit them when they're in the web?
I mean, it seems to me like
You
they're
could
at a
probably
disadvantage.
hit. Yeah,
each other.
we're at a
But
disadvantage.
You place them at a big disadvantage.
But how far away are they from them? Or are they still right after?
They're right
We're
there. They
like
just
right-
dodge
Here's
to
the thing,
move
though,
out.
right? The webs are sticky, right? So if they go into it, they'll get stuck in the webs too.
Is there sticky to the web?
Yeah, the webs are sticky. They're webs.
They're like spider
I
webs.
don't know. Does it,
Yeah,
does it
they're
say,
spider webs.
well, it might be more like a net. A
It'd be
netting.
called- I'd imagine it'd be called
Is there
net.
gonna be holes? What he's saying.
There probably would be holes.
That's what we're trying
So
to
you
assume.
can attack through it. In fact, it has a purpose because you can use a flame spell on it and cause it to blow up.
So what? Say that again. What? It has a flame
It's
spell.
flammable.
It's flammable.
Highly
Highly
flammable.
flammable.
It's been
web.
soaking in magic kerosene.
Yeah, magic kerosene.
So if Richard threw his flaming arrows at us, we would be burned
I'd
to
blow it up.
smithereens.
Exactly. It'll be like that scene in Home Alone, but way worse.
With 2 bird victims.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that Ed and Lizzie are at a disadvantage, I'm
I
assuming.
don't know.
But so is the wolves we're stuck with.
Yes, they're at a disadvantage
You
too.
can't really do much in the webs except try to break free of it.
Yeah.
Right. So that's obviously what those three are doing. So let me see something here.
I'm just trying to cover you in my shadow.
Okay. So I need first of all, I need the 100-sided die.
Good luck. Yeah, 1 out of 100 chance.
I neglected to roll something.
Oh shit. You're gonna be a werewolf if you live. Haha.
That's pretty nice. I mean, it's what he wanted. He's a furry.
And
That's true. That is true.
another one.
Plus.
Oh shit.
You got double lycanthropy.
You go crazy though. We'd have to kill him.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Lycanthropy is a serious
There are
issue.
times when I may need that.
Haven't you seen Harry Potter? All we gotta do is transform into animals and he'll like us again.
So, let me see here.
Maybe if we all wear a fur costume.
Okay, so
Okay,
you see this one that is stood up. It starts to howl, and it makes some noises. And all of those that are free are turning and running out. So you've got 3 under the webbing, and this one. These are all turning around and running out. And the black one is standing and looking at you all, and it smiles big. And then it gets down on its all fours and it runs as well.
No, Ryan's gonna say,
That's right, you run away. You're scared of me, huh?
So the left
Throw
still
insults at it.
Huh?
So anything that would touch it gets stuck in it.
Okay, so they're all stuck too.
Don't worry, guys.
So I don't think from the way you describe it, the only thing that they would be trying to do,
breaking
everybody
out.
in there is trying to break out.
Lizzie's just
like a
flopping
big
like a
mess.
fish out of water.
Can I take shots while they're trying to get out?
No, missile weapons are pretty much it mentioned. in it.
Acid? Acid? Okay.
Acid.
General missile fire is generally ineffective against
Acid?
creatures trapped in mud.
But it's magic.
It's a magic and it's acid.
Magic would probably work, not like
It's a
regular
the,
missile.
the bolts of fire
weapons.
would be an acid
So
bolt.
regular arrows. would
Regular
work.
arrows would be
So like
ineffective.
crossbows and stuff would be.
Because if I use a fire arrow, it's going to blow
So
up.
just in terms of like proximity, they're all right next to each other under this
I
thing.
thought that
So
one makes
these
you
wolves
shot.
are next to N and they're next to Lizzie too.
Maybe they'll be friends. I'm gonna take a pot shot.
Talking underneath the web.
Well, I'm just saying that if you want to try to take pot shots at these things,
yeah.
there's a
2 people are
possibility
gonna be
that-
I'm a good
intermingled.
shot. Look, if I roll a 1, I'm probably
wanna-
gonna hit them.
if you want to try to do that, that's up to you. I'm going to leave that to you.
If I roll a 1, I'm probably hitting you guys because I would hit you guys by Grim Servant of Death. But I haven't rolled that. In an
Oh, you
attack.
have that curse.
I haven't rolled that before, a 1 before in an attack.
Well, I think there's going to be some detriment to you trying to hit them as well,
Yeah.
unless you're going
'Cause
to try to
some
walk
wolves
on this
were
webbing and
top
try
of
to.
us in the middle of
They were all basically on top of each other.
I mean, if you want, I could do an ultimate move and just jump on the webs with a sword and start clawing.
Okay, so they have scattered.
like that.
As you're standing on top of the trees, you can see though, and you can hear and watch the eyes. They're just circling around. They're all just circling around and moving haphazardly, so they're still circling around you.
Alright, he's gonna flip.
I can make a pop shot at them then.
You can make a pot shot at them if
I'm
you
gonna make a
want.
pop shot at the eyes.
With what?
My crossbow.
Alright, he's flipping him off.
Okay, you can flip them off. All
13.
13. Nope.
I'm gonna aim and get ready to shoot again.
Okay. So that's where we sit.
Oh.
We've gone to 2-3 rounds.
En's trying to break out.
Well, I think they're all trying to break out. They've been all trying to break out. So have the wolves.
Oh, how many rounds has it been? Since
3.
we've been trying-
Would an
Three?
18 hit something moving in the
Okay.
mist? Dies.
He's got 2 more rounds.
Sorry.
So you do hit something, and you hear a little yelp.
Yeah, I can roll damage.
I don't think.
8.
I think there's
Plus
like
3
enough eyes in there where it's probably
19. 5.
Okay.
So it's gonna burn, which means I can try and get another shot.
Isn't
on
it flammable?
Is the wolf flammable?
The web is.
No, I'm shooting the
No, no, no.
wolf's gonna-
He's shooting stuff that's circling
Oh,
around.
I thought he was
He
gonna
got-
blow us up.
He got a fairly lucky
Try
shot.
whacking at.
I'm gonna try shooting the one on fire.
So is that what we're doing? We're just going to sit here while he takes pot shots
No, I'm gonna-
this whole time? I mean,
Until I'm out of
we
arrows.
do that.
I'm
How many
gonna-
arrows do you have?
I'm
I have
gonna,
like 40.
I'm gonna go down.
Oh, I'm down to 36. They regenerate. 1d4 plus 3 a day.
Well, you can rate the rounds out and wait for the webs to disappear.
Well, En has 2 more rounds until he can get out.
Well, I'm gonna try and shoot the one that I shot on fire. It should be burning.
Yeah, but how are you gonna?
Everything is moving around, and
Okay.
Why don't you just, if you're gonna attack any of them, why don't you just get a sword out and try attacking the?
Because if I go down, they might come back in.
Roddy's gonna scream again.
I'm gonna slide down the rope.
so Roddy screams, but they don't go away.
I'm gonna slide down the rope.
I mean, I can
I'm gonna try
teleport
to help.
if anything.
I'm gonna try to whack one of the wolves in the web.
So you're going to walk on the sticky web.
Wait, how far are deep are they in the webs?
So
Is it like webs?
you didn't exactly tell me where. I'm going to assume you tried to center it between them.
Yes. So they're probably pretty much stuck in center.
They're actually probably more stuck towards the outsides.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the outside to see if I can whack one of them with my staff.
The issue what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna
So
wait
the
patiently.
problem is you're going to try to reach to whack at it with your staff. Is that what
Yeah.
you're trying to do?
Isn't the
How long
staff-
is your staff?
Is it gonna get stuck?
Probably like
Probably like 6 feet,
yeah,
right?
like 6
Yeah.
feet.
If you hit a web, won't it get stuck too?
Yes, it would get stuck.
I'm just gonna wait patiently with my crossbow and wait till one of them gets out of the way.
So they're out of range for you.
Okay.
You can try to make a measurement. The closest one to you is still a good bit away.
Okay.
Oh, I should have gave you a coin.
No. I'm just gonna.
Okay, so you tried to do that. You measured
I'm
that
just
up.
gonna wait out the spell. There's not much I can really.
Well, you're down on the ground now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of.
So roll your dexterity to just make sure you get back up the
I got
rope.
that.
Okay, so you're gonna crawl. We're gonna crawl back up.
That's a mega save.
So I'm gonna say it's like 5 rounds.
Okay, ends out now.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tie myself to the
Yeah.
tree with my waist.
Yeah. Oh, the 2 wolves have too. What are the wolves gonna do?
No, the 2 wolves got away.
He's talking about the wolves inside.
Right, they're still caught.
Oh hell yeah! Ends
They're
out.
caught like Lizzie.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna attack as soon as one of them leaves the web. That's what I've decided to do.
Now, unless you're gonna drop down off the tree itself
crossbow.
from your height. Oh, you just use your crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 36 left. It has 40 in it.
So you're not gonna do anything, right? Because you're kind of too far away.
Right, here's my turn.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, yeah, that's as good as anything. Okay,
I'm just gonna wait it out.
okay. So by waiting it out, we're waiting until
Oh,
these.
you know what? I'm gonna start a fire. I'm gonna go down. Not near the
Not-
west.
yeah, I was about to
Not
say.
near the west.
Are you gonna burn the
Okay,
webs?
wolves are afraid of fire, right? So if you build like a fire,
I didn't know that one that was smiling didn't look like he was afraid when he pulled the fire.
but like generally, like the smaller wolves tend to be afraid of fire.
I don't know. I don't know if they're normal wolves. To be honest, they don't look like normal wolves.
I mean, weren't we surrounded by fire and they all came?
Yeah. Weren't the whole forest on fire when they came?
Well, I'm assuming the.
You're looking at me, but I'm not gonna say a thing. So.
I would say no. That wouldn't work.
Okay.
I would make a tree house and live your lives in the trees. That's what I've decided.
I'm just gonna tie.
Go to sleep.
Go to
Get
sleep.
your
Tie
house.
myself to the tree.
Get your
and go to
house.
sleep.
Summon the house on the floor. And we'll
Well,
hide in
ends
it.
out. He's gonna.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure what out means because that means he's out of the
Yeah.
web, but there's web all around him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a
8 feet.
problem. He can try. I mean, obviously he's
That's
got
why
some
Michael
wolves
told
near
you,
him,
just to wait.
but you know what?
That's why Michael told. Don't you have a scratch coin? I gave you one of those.
Well,
has it.
I'll say it again. You break yourself out. You're able to get out. You're bleeding all over the place, and there are 2 wolves beside you.
maybe maybe they'll leave.
Well,
The wolves are trapped under the
they're
web.
trapped. He was gonna try to help Lizzie out.
It's a sense of camaraderie. Help the wolves. Maybe they'll help you.
You would have to step on web to try to
Oh,
get to
okay, He's gonna
her.
get stuck.
You can try to swing your sword at the wall.
I mean, this is a problem. I mean,
Isn't
I'm trying. We're trying to understand this
Isn't
thing.
her brazier flammable? Isn't it on fire?
Her brazier is on
Oh
fire.
God damn
Wouldn't it
it!
ignite the webs?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Thank you for doing that. This should have actually changed the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
Delayed.
it's a delayed flame.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
it's like a
Actually, it
dynamite
should have
stick.
caught on fire like
No, it's like a dynamite stick.
Fire-ish.
it should have caught on fire like
I
It's like
forgot
a
she
dynamite.
Like
was.
lighter
It's like a
fluid.
dynamite. It's gotta travel.
Lighter
You
fluid.
wanna roll the damage for fire?
Yeah,
Well,
I
I'm
think
gonna
so.
set fire
I
to
think
it.
that's what's going to
Wow.
happen.
Then
here.
I'm just gonna shoot at this point. If I see it's gonna burn.
I mean, the only thing we can do is do that. We've already made
Okay.
changes.
They take 7 damage
Everybody takes
Yeah.
7. Okay.
because it instantly. It's highly flammable.
The question is, how well is N doing at this point? He probably.
Not quite there, but he's.
Oh my god, he's at 1 health. He's like burned. He's a burned victim.
Okay, so everything is burning up, and that's all they take is it just do it
it's
instant
2d4. 2d4.
2d4. So it hit, and it all just goes away.
Yeah.
It burns. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so we're free?
Yeah. Technically.
So
up the
technically,
tree.
everybody is free.
Run up the
The
tree.
best way to do it is if you have a magical fire sword, it pretty much negates web because you just cut it with fire sword and like.
N is
prevent it from
limping
happening.
away.
And it'll prevent you from getting hurt since you're
Yeah.
using the sword.
So N is going to try to run.
He's gonna try to limp away.
Limp to the rope.
Okay, so they're going to jump
I'm gonna
up.
shoot.
Everybody's
Let's say
going to
this is
sort of
free.
jump up at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So if he turns his back and he tries to run, they're going to get their 2 attacks.
Don't I get an attack since I was saying I was going to be ready as soon as they get out?
One of them hits with a bite. And do you what? Not
said-
yet, because
okay.
she's trying to run. Anna's trying to run. So they get their
So
attack.
attack of opportunity.
So Anna's hit for 5 by one of them.
Ends going to the floor.
Oh,
Ends
shit.
dog
He's
food.
down.
Now, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
And
So
dog food.
I'm going to go back
Sorry.
and start with our initiative rolls that we had. So we're going to go to Gazpacho. Having seen everything sort of ignites in flame in front on that web, and you see everybody sort of stagger up. There's some smoke coming up off of them.
Gonna start blowing.
Okay, let's go to Randolph and Lizzie.
Can't do it.
Can't do anything,
Liz is
I
gonna
guess.
try to hit.
Okay,
She's got some good lungs though.
so she's got one near her.
Yeah, she declared the dual wielding. Is she
Yes.
able to dual wield this round?
Unfortunately, that stops that. So I
Okay.
think we'd have to look at the rules. I don't know if you can do it in the same. I think you declare it and you do it once. I don't think you can do it again with the same
No,
fight.
so when you dual wield, you declare the first round you don't
Right.
dual wield, then the second round
right,
you dual wield.
but I'm saying, can you just do it any number of times you want?
Oh, yeah, you could do it as many. You just have to make sure
All
you
right.
alternate between
All right,
them.
go ahead. That's my question. We'll have to look it up.
Basically, have to go one turn not
She
doing it,
missed.
one turn doing
Right.
it, one turn not doing it, one turn.
She
doing
missed.
Okay.
It. She missed both.
Yeah,
That sucks.
Well, you should have started. You should have started with just one
with
roll,
just one again. Okay.
and then do 2.
Yeah, she missed.
So it doesn't. So that kind of helps you because you'll be able to try it next round. Okay. So Ann is down. Randolph.
I'm gonna use
Another web.
Something else. Yeah,
No,
it's web
I'm gonna
again.
use a 2nd level spell slot to cast a magic missile.
So you're going to need to roll your wild.
Yeah, roll my wild 14, so that's gonna be a +1 to my level when doing this.
So
I mean, I
surge did not happen.
No, it
Okay.
did not happen. So I can hit with. I think this. So it'd be 6, 5, 11, 2. So 13 damage.
Who are you shooting at?
It's gonna hit.
Is there a wolf that's already been injured?
All 3 have been injured by the flame.
It's
Where?
gonna hit the one who took down
Then
and the one who got the last attack in on them.
Okay.
that's 20. Okay. Well,
Okay.
worst things worse. I won't let them take your body. Throw the coin on your body.
Now we go to Roddy.
Roddy's gonna shoot a crossbow bolt.
Okay. So you've got these 3 around here.
Yeah.
It's about 50 feet.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, he's gonna
You
kill.
should be able to. You'll just have to tell me which one if you hit.
Oh, 15.
Okay, that's a hit.
So 1d8.
Which one are you aiming at? The
8.
closest one to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
8?
Fuck. Yeah.
All right, I got you.
That's right.
And
That's
Edward.
second.
I'm gonna shoot the one that knocked down Ed.
Okay,
I rolled a 16 plus 3 is 19, so that should hit.
that's a hit.
And I'm gonna do 1d10 plus 3, so that's 12, plusing 1d10 fire, which is 8, so there's 20 in total.
What does Roddy get to do this much
Okay,
damage?
so it goes up in flames and it goes down.
Legendary weapon.
This one ignites up into flames, all of it into flames, and you can hear it howling and screaming. And as it turns to kind of circle around, it goes down.
Oh, Gazpacho's gonna shake his fist at it. That'll get him. That'll show you.
Gazpacho's a cat.
He doesn't know
He
what to do.
doesn't like these dogs. Oh dear.
Oh no.
This is
You're
Lizzie.
dead.
This is Lizzie.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh.
So this one that is the meaner looking, bigger looking, shaggier looking, nastier looking, he jumps on her and he knocks her down to the ground. He's on top and he starts biting into her. He's biting into
her head.
he's biting her head.
Oh.
He's sinking his mouth into I rolled a 1.
Okay.
He's sinking it like right on top of your forehead. So your face is going right in.
It's a good thing you're already blind.
Jesus.
He's gouging your eyes out with his teeth. That's okay.
Okay.
You didn't need them anyways. You're good.
She's good. She's the bandit.
It's not the worst thing to happen.
She's got bandana
Yeah.
covered.
This should be good.
I don't know
can do, except watch.
Okay.
You spit.
I mean, how much
I mean, I
health
can
do you
shoot.
have? How much health do you have?
I have 50 still left.
So
Why don't
roll
you
me
go
your
down and
55.
attack? No,
Let's see if you
I
can
get
debate
hit
any
twice
of it a
and
little
I'm doing
bit.
just as much
Hi.
damage
Unfortunately,
as
he
a
rolled a
melee.
20. So.
Michael.
Yeah, but you can at least help them out.
I did
by
not
getting
succeed.
tension away.
Okay, you take 24 hit points of damage.
You dead?
I'm dead.
And roll. How dead are you?
I'm -10.
The deadest of
I'm
dead.
the deadest of dead.
The deadest of dead.
Yeah, that may be it for
Yeah.
you.
Bye, Lizzie. It's a good thing you're not
Just
a
do me a
woodworker. You don't
favor,
get to go in the
roll a.
graveyard.
I need a 100-sided die. Because you may not be dead.
Wow.
Gotta drink booze.
You
Hey, I
took
knocked Gazpacho
gazpacho.
over. Defying fate and made Gazpacho fall out of the tree.
Okay.
But it's okay, he's a cat. I'll land on his feet. She did.
No.
Lame.
Oh, no.
Boo.
She's dead.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, basically, you got this round to do anything for her. Okay, I'll give one. There's one round.
How far away is she?
From you,
Yes.
looks like she's about 30 feet.
I can teleport 20 feet.
You can go 30 feet.
Yeah. But I'm on a tree.
You just have to drop and go.
That's why I said I can teleport 20 feet into the ground and then run.
So who round would it be? The wolves one.
Well, if you teleport 20 feet
It's End's round.
from where you were at,
But End's
I
down.
don't-
you can
Yeah.
go 20
How
feet
far is End
Yeah.
down?
and you'll be
Because
down.
negative-
End's at -6 now.
Okay, so I have to
But
make a
N
choice.
is okay. So here's the deal.
I gotta make a choice.
The only person close enough, I think, to help you is Randall and Edward. Unless, where did Gazpacho go?
I don't
got
know.
launched.
He got launched to his Roddy. The only people who went on the ground are
So
dying.
Gazpacho
All right,
is
Sarah.
about 60.
This is your choice.
Gazpacho's
Go
about
on the
60
ground.
feet.
You want me
How
to
far
help
does
Ann, or do you
Gazpacho
want me to
go?
help Lizzie?
How can he move?
Oh, he can move fast.
So
He's not going up.
No, he's not
You got
gonna
3
go.
health.
Would you want me to
I'm
help?
gonna YOLO it.
Do you want me to help Ann or
And
Lizzie?
cast the Hall
No, wait a
of
minute.
Reckless-
We're starting with Gazpacho.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, just a second.
Oh, Gazpacho's gonna, he's gonna spit again. Let's see if he is.
He has nothing on him. To be fair.
17! Pretty good spit.
That's a good spit.
It's a
Yeah,
pretty
that's a
good
great
spit.
spit, but it doesn't help you in any
I
way.
would
shape,
help
or form.
N.
Okay, you'd help Ann? Okay. I'll make
Okay.
that choice.
So the only spell I can
Did I
really
hit
do-
anything with it? Oh.
I'm
If you
gonna
had to choose,
cast
I would help
the
Ann.
Hall Reckless Dreamer on the wolf with the intention to cast Magic Missile.
So basically, he's gonna wild surge.
Yeah, it's gonna automatic Wild Surge.
So he gets to roll the D100. to see-
On which one are you rolling this?
The wolf.
There are 3. The one that just bit Lizzie
Yes, the one that
put his
bit
head,
Lizzie, yeah.
it all over his
I mean,
head.
the
He's
one
gonna
that-
decapitate her.
That's okay.
This will be fun. Rolls a 71. Wow.
Is that a 19 or? Let's see.
It's the one at the very top.
Yeah, it's a 19.
19.
And it's not just a
And
19.
then all heal. Everybody gets healed. Even the wolves.
It's not a 19 because I directly casted it myself,
So
so, I
it
added
adds-
+5.
So it's
So it's a
24.
24.
Hey, what is she?
It's on this page.
It's on
on
this
this page.
24. Caster speaks in a squeaky voice for 1d6 days.
Daddy, Chadwick, Roddy!
Wow.
You gotta talk
So first,
Days.
6 days.
talk like this
So let's hear your.
Attack like
Yes, nice.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
Where?
Oh wow.
I'm gonna jump down and I'm gonna run to N's body and I'm gonna throw my char on him.
You're going to throw your what on him?
I'm gonna pour my char on him.
What jar?
It's my char super healing. You remember that char I got in the Adventure with the Hag? It
Okay.
has 46 plus 6 healing.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a second.
So is your action to save one or the other, and that's all
Yep.
you can do?
Yep.
Really?
Only save one or the
Where
other.
is N at?
-6 or
End's at
7.
-7 now.
So he's about to die.
-7.
And
Lizzie's
if
at -10.
if I try to go to Lizzie, I'll heal her, but I'll get attacked by 2 wolves if I try to go save N. So I made the choice that saving N was more crucial to this. So I'm gonna heal N, and I'm gonna heal him for 46 plus.
But you.
6.
But here's okay. You can do this. I probably shouldn't even be saying this. The attack by that wolf on you may not make it. It may not hit. You
That-
actually.
I-
You actually have. Yeah, you do have 2.
The
that you have to
risk
deal with.
is that if I heal her, she can either A, get down immediately again by the same wolf, B, I make a run for her and I get hit and I get down, C, I heal her, and then one of the wolves go to him and finish him off. And then we lose a player anyway. So I'm making the
I'll
choice.
leave it up to you. The thing
I'm
is,
gonna-
she's at the end. So if you don't help her this time, she's gone.
And I asked,
She will be gone.
should I save N or should I save Lizzie? And Sarah said, if you think it's my best choice, save N. And so I'll choose to save N on this matter.
Well, because then Hen has the most like.
I'm going to make the
stuff compared
decision to
Lizzie.
save N. So that's 7 plus 13, 19, 25, 29, and one more time, 30, 36.
Did California? No, you don't.
Okay.
He's at 29 HP now.
All right.
Good job.
So while you're doing that, this thing that's on Lizzie,
Yep.
it
Chomps her head off.
sort of grabs her.
Gets the whole
It takes,
head
and you
out.
see it stand up on its
Yep.
on its legs, and it's running to carry her off. This
See, I
way.
told you there were wolves.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh,
that's
God.
so scary.
This one's turning on N, who has been healed.
That is a horrifying, brutal visual. That's one of
So
the worst deaths.
unfortunately, that's Lizzie's gone.
Yep.
You made that choice.
That is one of the worst deaths that we have seen.
Yes, that's the most dramatic one.
It certainly is the most dramatic one. Yeah.
It's very.
And this one goes to
You should have
attack
said it
N,
would have been great if it was the whole
and
party.
it misses.
And I've died.
See,
I've
but
died
that-
like 6 times.
But
and that's
by
the worst
virtue of
one.
changing things, it changed the rolls as well. Because if you rolled that a few seconds ago, it could have been a hit.
I got some
You
heat.
can't judge things.
All right, so we go back around again.
Wow.
There's basically one wolf, and as this one is, well, I won't say it yet. We'll go to Gazpacho, who's spent this whole thing spitting.
He's
I hope he
gonna
eats that gold
spit.
coin and dies.
He's gonna spit.
Okay, we go to Randolph.
Wait, you
and-
gotta let me roll for the spin. 7.
By the way, if it eats that gold coin, it's gonna detonate. Lizzie has one of my gold coins
It's
in
in
her
her
pocket.
bag of holding.
Bag of
Oh
holding.
no!
So,
Shit.
okay,
That's
yeah,
it.
and there goes the bag of holding.
I wish it just
Oh
detonated
crap! I'm gonna pull out my Ray of Frost
and hit it.
and cast it.
Okay,
Wand of Ray of Frost, no Frost Wand, and cast it on
The one running away.
the
With
one
her body?
running away. Yes.
It's
Let's
good-
see if I hit. I need to make I need to roll to see if anything messes up. Nothing does, and I need to see if I hit it. And I'm going to use all the charges on it. I totally failed.
okay. So
Yeah,
now we go to
Yes.
Roddy.
Roddy, you can shoot it, damn fucker.
Oh, he's not going to spit?
No, he got bolts.
Oh, okay.
He can shoot it.
So that's a good 60, 70 yards away.
Yeah,
Still.
17.
Oh, okay, you can hit it.
Suck it. Stupid idiot, you're going to get hit. 5. Yeah.
5?
Yeah. Roddy's the one who doesn't do shit.
That might be enough to drop the body, though.
Did he drop the body?
Oh no.
I at least want to bury it.
Edvardo.
Should have used my wand.
How far away is it from me right now?
Wait a minute. I forgot N. Let's go back to
Oh,
N.
okay.
I'm
N's
sorry.
gonna hit the one near him. I wasn't sure if because he was getting
I
up
forgot.
from being
I'm sorry.
healed.
No, he can get up
Okay.
from being healed. Well, because he's a paladin, he's a special guy. So go ahead.
Okay.
Luckily, you're also immune to diseases, so if any of them
15.
will be infected.
That's a hit.
Oh, geez.
That's a good hit with him because I think he's
9.
got. Okay.
Where?
9.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How far is the one with the body from me?
I'm gonna say it's like. So you were on N. You
And Anne was
healed
very
him.
close to Lizzie, so
I'm gonna say you're 40 feet.
now the argument of, I mean, I can teleport then throw the coin. It'll definitely hit at 20 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna teleport and then throw the coin at it.
So you're now within 20 feet of your
Yep.
coin.
I'm gonna throw the coin at it. God, give me strength. Oh, God gave me strength. It's 15.
Okay.
It does 78 damage when it hits.
Do I have any save?
Yeah, you can make a save versus spell.
Save versus spell.
So you have to roll over whatever its spell saving throw is.
19.
Okay, it makes it.
Yeah.
6, 14, 17, 18, 20, 28, that's 5.
You roll higher.
35, that's 6. And that's 47. So it takes half for that.
So it takes 24.
Yeah, and then it's going to get set on fire if it's flammable.
Bitchin'. Fuck 'em up, fuck 'em up, fuck 'em up.
Which one are you hitting?
The one that's running away with the body.
Oh.
Hopefully it drops the body after getting hit by lightning
Wouldn't the
and
body
set on fire.
Wouldn't Lizzie's
Yeah.
body get set on
Look,
fire?
as long as we have the body
As long as,
cremated.
as long as
So-
the body's there, it's going to be okay.
So it lights up. It turns around. It's got
How's
Lizzie.
the body? The body would have been hit
But
too.
Lizzie's. It's okay, and you can see it go.
Wait, shouldn't the body blow up?
I just rolled a 20.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled a 20.
I rolled a 20.
He's just on fire, like, yeah!
He's burning it.
Fucking
He's like-
doing it, man.
So is Lizzie's body. It's being charred by.
At least it's being pre-made.
Lizzie's body flips you off too. Just real quick.
No, Lizzie's body doesn't
The
move.
magic of the 20. That's what it gets.
So this wolf is going to turn. Actually, it's going to run just straight by you into the wolves. This woods this way. These guys are all scattered off, and so N can take a swing at
Okay.
it.
9. He misses.
Okay. No.
Does a 9 hit?
Does he have any bonuses?
Oh, he gets +3, so 12.
Okay, so he does hit.
Oh, that was a stat.
He's going to have to hit pretty good and hard.
3.
Oh no. Okay, so it keeps going. It gets away.
I rolled a 1. +2.
Well, at least you got a hit in. At least you got a hit in.
He's too weak right now.
Okay. What time is it?
Oh, it should be break time.
8:10.
Okay, so before we go to break,
Oh, yeah.
The tears of
it's
my
time
place.
for a toast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you need to say, play the bomb.
I did not anticipate this happening so
Yeah, there you go. Oh shit, my phone's gonna die.
It's okay, I burned Lizzie's corpse.
Yeah.
We gave her a Viking
Yeah.
funeral.
Well, not so much.
She
It
had
carried-
so much stuff.
That's too bad.
She had a lot of money.
At least I destroyed most
She
of
had
it.
all my money.
Those are now the richest
She had
werewolves.
all my money.
Those are now the richest werewolves
She
in the
had all
entire
of your
universe.
stuff but your book.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
All my stuff, but the weapons I have, I'm literally left with nothing but the weapons
And your book.
and my book.
I made this choice so you can get the warlock.
So the sad thing about Lizzie is Lizzie was a special character.
She
She'll
was.
never be
So
again.
special.
And that was the sad thing.
Well, I have something also pretty sad. She had all of Randolph's stuff
Money.
with her, but his book
Everything
and
but
his
my
weapon.
weapons and my books. He had everything else.
So
I
his
had.
food, his money. At least I kept my
The
stuff.
only thing I kept was my card of my booze, the wand I had, the staff.
She'll be with
I had.
Slicky, her
Yeah.
brother.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Well,
almost like
well-
it doesn't matter that she was afraid of the doppelgangers now.
Now only I share the fear of
So
doppelganger.
I had a potion of gaseous. I had like a potion of gaseous form in there. That's gone. Coin amulet gone.
I'm so sorry.
Well, we worked hard to
Yeah,
create her.
bar.
We gave her all kinds of things. She had all kinds of good daggers. I think Lizzie should take
Viking
the first
salute.
Oh,
toast.
thank you.
Gold
The Viking
platter
salute.
wheels gone.
Well, take a
I'm
good
not
sip.
wearing my riding
She's
boots.
worth a good
That's
sip.
gone. Ropes
There you
gone.
go.
I still have my large stack.
Poor Lizzie.
Gone too soon.
It has gone too soon.
My gold is
Very
gone.
specially created, very specially managed and handled.
I'm poor now.
The
I have
yeah,
nothing.
the container of all good things that everybody had.
Oh, that's my only neighbor to Paradon. Sadly.
Happens.
That's too bad.
That's gone.
If only, all I could say, if only she went to
Esteban's
church
gonna be
more
very
Well, we
often.
got a nice
Oh, he
taste
is.
of pecan rye.
If only she went to church more often.
All right. Oh, you don't care for it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we made comments a long time ago. and she
All right,
said
we're
she
going to go
was
ahead
church.
and take a bio break for 10 minutes,
Breaks my heart.
and we'll come back and see how the group.
Handles the death of my character.
By completely forgetting about it.
But N is immune
Pretty
to all.
awesome getting the spell for that too.
N's immune to all diseases, and he can cure diseases 2 times a week.
You can't kill it.
Lycanthropy. It's not lycanthropy, it's lycanthropy.
Yeah, they can't.
Okay, we're back.
Or not.
No, we're not.
No.
We're not.
Ah,
No.
ah,
We're back.
ah.
DnD
Okay, never
burner.
mind. Hold up. Hold the phone on that.
There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. We should.
Lycanthropy is not a disease. It's a curse.
That's what I thought.
Thus, a paladin's divine health cannot save you from it. However, a 6th level spell.
You get it? Okay, I got it.
Did you get both of the cameras?
12th level
Okay.
priest can cast called Greater Restoration, which I have a pearl that does it, removes curses, and thus it suffices to remove lycanthropy.
But you'll still have to do some of the other actions, I think, that are
I
associated
don't
with
think
it.
so, because I read up and a 12th level priest could definitely cure lycanthropy by itself. And
Lycanthropy.
lycanthropy. And Greater Restoration specifically mentions ridding one of a curse.
Microphone.
Yeah, you gotta turn it off.
All right, so a little longer break, so we'll go just a little longer, maybe 5-10 minutes on the game, so we can make sure we move somewhere. So the wolves have scattered. There was a question. There's one down, but and you can hear as over in this area, you sort of hear this chittering sound,
Like a
and you can hear, and you can hear, you can hear. It's like they're talking to each other. They're making these noises. They're making these
Guttural sounds.
guttural noises over here, over this way.
They're probably eating the body.
And so circling still around you, as you can see eyes.
See?
His eyes are continuing to circle
I'm
around.
gonna grab Ed, and we're gonna climb together up the road.
I'm gonna try climbing higher in the tree.
Okay, so you guys are down on the ground right now. All three of you, I believe you were also
I'm
on the
gonna
ground.
take Ed to the rope and I'm gonna climb up.
Did you climb back up? Okay.
Yeah, I climbed back up and then I tried.
I thought you came back down. All
No,
right.
no, I didn't go back down.
All right.
I'm gonna help
So,
Ed get back up.
okay, so are you gonna use the rope to get in, or does
I'm gonna-
N want to try to climb a tree by himself, or does N want to climb a
I'm
tree?
gonna have Ed. Do you want to climb a tree,
I'm
Ed?
just gonna attempt to climb.
I'm gonna help him this time.
I'm gonna climb higher.
You've been rolling low.
I'm gonna physically help him.
Am I taking the -2 to climb?
No, since he's helping you.
7 or below.
12!
I rolled a
He
did it!
Okay. So you're able to climb your own tree.
I am then gonna stare at another tree because if there's too many people in a tree, I think it's gonna fall, and I'm gonna teleport 20 feet up. And or is there a branch?
Well, wait a minute. How many times can you use your teleport?
3 times a day.
Okay. So you can, yeah, there will be branches
Okay.
for you.
Yeah.
You tell me basically what area do you want to be between
A
these
tree
two?
near it.
A tree near what?
Their tree.
Okay, so I'm just
thick
going to
tree.
put you
A
like
thick
right
tree.
up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb higher.
Climb higher.
Okay.
I,
So you can hear these noises going around you, and the eyes are still moving around. They're not moving away. So you can see they're floating and moving. Some double back. They're moving around. And as this continues through the night, you're starting to get tired up. You're sitting up in
I'm
the
gonna
trees.
say someone's.
On the tree.
Say that
I'm
again.
gonna tie myself onto the tree. So
You
I
have a
can fall
rope?
off.
He
Okay.
has a rope, 350 feet rope I used to get up the tree.
Yeah,
With,
I'm gonna use the rope. he
You have a
tied on.
350 foot of rope?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
I'm gonna tie myself to it.
Because
Okay.
they're on the tree with the rope. I'm not on the tree with the rope. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use soothing word to alleviate my exhaustion.
Okay, that's good.
And I'm gonna go to sleep. so I
Em's
can get
going
my
to
spells.
sleep.
I'm gonna watch them and watch my.
So just Gazpacho, Roddy, and Ann just kind of roll for your let's roll for your Constitution, just to see how you're doing against sleep.
Okay.
And roll the 20.
Okay, so Ann not only falls asleep,
Can I-
he's like exhausted from his
doing good.
wounds and such, and so he basically
Right?
he's like zonked out, he's zoned out. And as you're looking, Edward, over at him, you can see he's like tottering, like he's so asleep. He's like you can see he's starting to slip.
I'm
What
gonna
did you
use
say?
my
Oh,
rope.
Roddy's gonna scream!
I'm gonna use my rope, my whip.
Okay,
Okay,
so
hold on.
Enemies.
So Gaspaggio and Roddy both, and so Roddy's going to scream.
Yeah, Roddy's gonna scream.
Okay, how
He's gonna
far?
scream, he's
Nicely
gonna scream
done.
at Ed.
How far? Don't do that. You're gonna make him shake and scream and jump, fall down. How far away am I?
He's trying
minute.
to wake her up!
How far away am I from him? Because I'm.
Well, you're between them, so you're about 10 feet away.
I'm gonna
from
use my whip at Persephone's and cast entangle and entangle him to the
him. Okay.
branch.
All right.
No.
So he's nice and tight.
Roddy
Okay.
screamed though.
So are you holding on to that?
No, it'll just entangle.
So
him.
you're going to whip it out,
Yep.
entangle
And go up
him,
to 30
and you're
feet.
going to hold this.
No, it's just gonna take. It's gonna wrap
I
around the
understand.
branch.
Are you still
He's asking
holding
if
the
you're
whip?
holding the whip.
I don't really need to.
You're
No.
just gonna let it go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it dangle.
Okay.
Okay.
So that sort of, obviously that will steady N. But as N was doing that, several of these come back out of the woods. You can see they're looking at
I'm
him.
gonna shoot.
And they're, huh?
I'm gonna shoot.
Okay, hold on. And so they're not coming out because they see that N is steadied by whatever you've done. So they're not, whereas they were starting to come in, they've sort of stopped and they're kind of circling
I'm gonna shoot.
right where they're at. Now, what are you going to shoot at? Just
The
one of them?
Yeah, just one of them.
Okay. So I want you, Roddy and Gazpacho, to roll a 20. Roll 20s for them. And Randolph can roll a 20 as well.
Oh wait, honestly,
Oh, you went to sleep?
no.
How did I roll 2
I'm tied to the tree though.
You rolled 2 19s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god,
So-
there's 2 more people falling off.
So behind you, you suddenly notice that there's like fire. There's like a flame. There's fire, and it's coming towards you. And you notice that as Gazpacho kind of can look around, he can see that there's flame being like this. It's being swishing back and forth.
Oh, it's gonna make
And
the
some
wolf
things
right.
are being lit on fire, some things, and it's moving forward. And there's sort of a trail a little bit behind of fired, some of the woods being caught on fire.
Okay,
All right, so go ahead and shoot.
Okay. 17.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, they're right there. So you hit.
10. 16.
Okay. Roll a 6-sided die unless you want to tell me which one you're aiming at.
The closest.
Okay. 16?
Yep.
Okay. So you hit this one, it sort of yelps. It's a big one. It's one of those shaggy, biggy ones. And they all turn and run back into the woods. And as they run, you can try one more
Yep,
shot,
I'm gonna shoot the
but
same
you're
one.
going to have the distance now is pretty far. How far can you go? 100 yards?
Yeah, 100 yards. Yeah. 14 plus 3, 17.
It's like crazy.
17.
That whole thing is crazy.
That hits.
Okay.
It's just like automatic.
That's 11.
No, don't worry.
Oh,
You're
I
fine.
thought that
Yeah,
was
you're
the
fucking
hit.
rock
17.
hard
I did 17
so.
damage.
Oh, okay.
It kind of counteracts Roddy and Gazpacho not
Yeah.
being able to do much.
They could do more than they do, but that's up to the guy
Gazpacho
that's
has
running
nothing
them.
on him.
He has nothing, and they both have like 2 to 3 health. They're fucked.
They're
If they,
both-
get,
Okay.
if they climb down, they're dead.
So,
I mean, at this point, it's like, okay, new character's time.
okay. Yeah, you have to manage them. I don't know. I don't know what your hit points
I'm
are.
gonna
Too much gets thrown at us sometimes.
as I am shooting, I'm gonna pull out my holy symbol and put it on my hand, and I'm gonna start praying to God or to my belief for help, and see if I get a response.
Roll
Aren't you your own
100-sided
god?
die.
No,
He
well, I
calls
still
his-
believe in the temple of
Yeah, I don't really. I thought you didn't have
No,
a.
it's a philosophy. So
Yeah,
there's
you believe in yourself. You
there's
have no
power-
god.
There's power in the philosophy.
Yeah.
All right, roll
The
your
philosophy
100.
itself has
You can't
power.
pray to a god, though.
It's
Call-
like it's,
call
it's,
you have
higher
to
low.
pray to yourself.
it's
Praise
belief.
to his philosophy.
It's like so I believe in my
That's a
philosophy,
god.
but the philosophy itself has a power to it, and so I can still pray to it and pray to my own beliefs and hope something would happen.
It's like
You
Jujutsu
don't need to roll.
Kaisen when
Roll
he
high or
saw
low?
his wife
Yeah.
Call
doing
high
I
or
don't
low?
want to do two Kaizen.
Call high
not a
or
weed.
low.
High. Oh, 37. Fuck. Okay.
So you're mumbling in your tree.
Yep. At least keep me awake.
So you're asleep. Roll a 20 for me against your constitution. Just to wait a minute.
I'm tied to the tree.
Just roll a 20.
Okay.
Call high or low.
He's gonna see if you wake up. I think.
7.
Okay. So you're sleeping, but you're not in a deep sleep. Okay. So now coming forward, as you can see, so the wolves are starting to not circle in this area. They're starting to come up. You can see, and then they turn back. They come over this way, and they kind of turn back because of this flames that's starting to come through. And walking through, coming up to you, you can see a man who has 2 torches, and he's lighting everything kind of around him as best he can
Oh,
with these torches.
My God.
Our hero.
Yeah.
So he's trying to light his way, light the area around you, and he calls to you. Friend,
Hello.
friend,
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
calling to you. Friend,
Dude, you're like 10 minutes too late. We
Friend.
already got one death.
Yes. Hello.
you're alive.
You
Still,
could have
you're
tried.
alive.
You could have tried harder.
Still, you are alive. You are
Roddy's
alive.
climbing on Gazpacho's back, and Gazpacho's gonna jump down.
Okay, he
You
says,
can't
come,
even
come to flames. Come to the
Right,
fires.
Can I roll to see if I wake up?
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll to see if I can
roll
tell
against
he's
your
lying.
constitution.
I succeed.
Okay, so you guys
be a
can
trap.
hear. Just roll 20s just to see if you hear. Just your
18.
wisdom. You're gonna.
I know. I didn't hear shit.
Okay,
I'm
you're
too.
good.
I'm too busy in
So you
prayer.
guys all hear this, and as you hear this, you can also hear these wolves are sort of like now growling. They're making growling noises. So this guy comes up under your tree and to Gazpacho and Roddy, and he says, "Stand near flames. Stay near flames. Do you
Okay.
have any flames?
No.
Do you have fire
No.
of any kind? Fire.
No.
I'm gonna get.
This
What
will
do I
take
look
more
like?
fire."
You think Somebody was prepared
He's
for
going
this?
to. He's looking at Gazpacho and he's saying, "Oh dear God, what is that? What
Don't
is
worry,
one?
it's nice. It's
That is one.
That's
That is
my
one.
nephew.
That is one."
No, it's not. You're being mean. You're being a racist.
Racist.
Oh God!
You're being a racist.
You are playing
Just
racist
say it's
card.
furry.
You play racist
I'm
card
gonna-
on me.
That's right.
I'm gonna pull
That's
out
great.
He's very leery. He says, "This is not something I'm used to."
Don't worry. This
I'm
one
gonna-
nice.
who's-
See, he's orange.
I'm gonna nudge N away.
He's orange. He's different. He's not them.
So you guys are still in the trees. Are you guys coming down
I'm gonna
or?
come down.
Okay.
Yeah.
He says, "Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna
this
make
one
it back."
stay
Okay.
away.
Yeah, don't
That
worry.
one stays away."
Okay, Gazpacho's sick.
So Gazpacho's not too happy with this fire anyway
No,
either, right?
No.
So he says to you, "How many
Am I a
friends?
werewolf?
Yeah.
Friends." He hands you a torch. Take.
Oh,
I'm
He
gonna
says,
take
"Little
one.
boy, take a
I'm not
torch.
little. I'm
Can
man.
you?
Take
Yeah.
torch. Help me
Has to
to
be the
light
same day,
ways.
though.
Where are
Okay.
any more friends?"
What do you have?
Define the
Great
definition of
restoration, a 6th
friends.
level priest spell.
Give me the
That removes the
definition
curse.
real
Shit.
quick.
Okay, yeah, that's smart.
Okay.
Just
People,
gonna tell you.
people that you want to come away with their lives.
Oh, they're done. Let's go. Let's get out of
Okay,
here,
come with
bro.
me. We will leave.
Come with it.
We will come with me.
Oh wait, no, there's one of them. We gotta go to that one.
Come with me.
Roddy's
if you
gonna
want
run
to
over to N.
Okay, as you're running, he's saying to you, "Light things on fire. Do not run away. Light.
I'll
You
light
leave
things
me
on
with
fire."
big, crazy, hairy thing. I do not like this. What are you doing? Don't like this. I give you my torch. It's life. Will you leave me with this big beast? What's Gazpacho doing? What's he doing with this guy? This guy, you can see, he's got a huge beard, a huge growth of
Like
hair.
a little dwarf.
He's got a whole bunch of
I'm
like
gonna make
fur
my way
on
down
him.
the tree.
He's not a dwarf.
Do
He's
I have to roll to go down
He's
it?
a burly looking guy. What?
Do I have to roll to go down the tree since I teleported up?
No, you can just go
Okay.
down if you want. It's all right.
Roddy will light things on fire if he sees a bush. Or
So you're running. You do light a hairball.
I'm gonna-
yeah, why not?
Here, look you.
What's up? Where are you going?
To N.
Oh, you're going to N.
I'm gonna follow.
I thought you were. For some reason, I thought you were going to Randolph.
Oh God, no! I hate
I'm
you.
gonna.
Okay, so as he's coming through, he says, "Where are you going, little boy? Don't run away. You run away with half of the fire.
I'm gonna.
It's crazy. What's wrong with you?
I'm
And leave me with
different.
this big lion, giant thing that's
Don't
like
worry, he's nice.
wolf, orange
Don't
wolf.
worry, he's nice.
I've never seen anything this crazy.
Don't worry.
So you're gonna go where N is?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright,
this
Ann.
tree's around. He's
I'm gonna light
standing.
your tree on
He's
fire.
standing behind you.
Roddy's
It's
gonna,
getting down.
Roddy's gonna start lighting N's
These
tree
wolves
on
are
fire.
kind of now. The wolves are kind of. You can tell they're kind of trying to come in. And this guy's like holding back flame. He says, "Any more flames? Anybody
I'm gonna,
got
throw,
fire?"
I'm gonna throw a scratch coin towards the direction of the wolves. Let's see how far I can throw it.
Oh Jesus!
Towards them.
Hopefully you don't get near the.
Hits Roddy straight in
How
the head.
close is he to the wolves?
Well, the wolves are kind of this way. It depends on which way
Yeah,
you want to
so
do it,
the-
but they're mostly coming around this way.
I'm gonna throw them
because
the way
there's
the wolves are.
flames.
So away
Okay.
from the guy, but towards the wolves.
So when you throw it, what does it do?
It's gonna shield lightning bolt from the sky and set anything it hits on fire
Okay.
within 10 feet of it.
How far can you throw it?
I have 17 strength.
Okay. So you're just going to try. Then remember, these things are running all around.
Yeah, it should scare
They're
them.
running.
A flash of lightning.
They're going like this.
A flash of
So
lightning.
go ahead
Is that
and
good?
just throw. I mean,
Okay.
you're, unless you roll a 20, right? With your strength.
19.
What's your strength?
17. So it's not a best throw ever.
Well, it's a fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a complete fail.
Yeah.
Where does it land?
Where's it gonna land?
You better roll.
Because even if it's a fail consideration in someone with 17 strength.
Yeah.
How
but
far
it's
can you
still
throw
fail.
it?
Well, I have 17 strength. If
How far can a bodybuilder throw?
Don't have
How far can you
Bodybuilders are not necessarily the best at throw. Again,
Yeah,
you know, a
yeah,
baseball
yeah.
player
I've seen
who is
body-
not a bodybuilder can probably throw a baseball
No, I know,
much further.
But I'm just saying, someone with
Right?
high strength can still throw farther.
So
than-
I'm going to say you can throw it like 40 feet.
Okay.
So I want you to take an 8-sided die, and we're going to
Okay.
half this.
All right.
Actually, take a 4-sided die.
Okay.
Okay? Now,
2.
okay, so you throw it 20 feet away.
Okay.
Okay? So it doesn't hit any of the wolves, but it doesn't hit any of you guys either.
Okay.
It's a lightning bolt explodes over here, and this guy kind of moves back and he goes, "That's perfect! That's great! Do that again! That's what we need to keep them away!
I have one more.
That is perfect!"
Roddy's gonna start lighting End's tree on fire.
End's already going down it.
In the tree?
Yeah, End's going down
And
it
you're going to
right
light
now.
the tree on fire. Okay. So you
Yeah,
can.
Ed's going down the tree.
Okay, so.
Poor Ed.
So.
He's been trapped. He has
So
been
roll a
beaten.
20.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Ed, I'm here to save you.
So roll
Hit
a
the fire.
roll
Hit the fire.
roll a 20 for me. It's called high or low, Mike.
Mike.
This is how well you ignite
20?
the tree. Yes. High or low?
Low. 19.
Okay. He doesn't light it on fire at all. So you can come down
Oh,
the
thank
tree.
God.
And as you come down, he's got a torch, and it's like
I'm gonna.
you kind of straddle the torch as you come down, you know. But it's like, okay, thanks a lot,
I'm
buddy.
here to save
I'm
you.
gonna go up to
Hello.
End and cast greater
He said you save
restoration.
friends. You're the only
Okay.
friend I've got
Oh,
now.
thank you.
Yeah. The other ones can save themselves. They're assholes.
I'm gonna cast greater restoration on End.
Okay, and what is that
Thank
for?
you.
Removes curse. If he is cursed.
Alright, well, Roddy's still just gonna
I'm
start lighting the
intelligent
tree on
enough to
fire.
know these things are probably lycanthropes. Or something of the sort.
All
It's a
right.
meta lycanthrope.
This guy says, any Mars? You got these guys. Any Mars? We leave. We quickly go. We must
Yeah,
go.
we're running, running.
That thing, that giant explosion is very good. Do again. Do again as we go.
I'm gonna throw a coin behind me then.
Okay, so he says, run with me this way to the flames. So everybody's running.
Do the fire.
Did you wake up?
Oh yeah, I did. I already
That's
rolled
my
it.
last.
Oh, okay. So as they're running by, it's up to you as
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
what.
join them.
Okay, so
no,
you're.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. Yeah.
I just want to check, you know. So as you guys are running through, he says, stay towards middle of where flames are. Keep flames around you. Do not allow yourself to get outside the flaming path I have lit.
Exactly.
So as he's doing that, these things are sort of running to the sides. And he says, to my camp, to my camp. When we get to my camp, you need to do big giant explosion.
I can only do it once more.
That stinks. But one is better than none.
Yep.
All right. So he's leading you, and he leads you through the flame, and then you get into an open area, and ahead of you, you can see another flame.
Okay.
And you can see like what looks like is like it's a line of flame.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's running you
it's
through. He says,
It's the ring of fire.
he says,
ring of
get
fire.
to flames, jump through,
Fire.
jump through.
Oh Jesus.
And suddenly behind you, you can hear some breathing and heavy breathing, even though it's a flaming
I
area.
guess I'll throw my last flame.
Because you're outside of the flame area that
So I'll
he's
throw the
got.
last one.
You're going to throw it?
Yep. Now I don't have any left, and it'll take a few days.
So you're
to
going to
get
throw that behind you?
Yep, towards the breathing noises. Let's see if I screw this one up.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. So you ignite one of these things and a big flame goes up. And you hear the guy in front of you, oh, mother, Jesus, God of Pearl, what the hell's going on? Where's this coming from? This is crazy, man. What are you doing? I thought you were waiting. Is that you?
Yes.
He's running. He said, I told you to wait till we get to my camp. What kind of asshole are you? Now you got no Mars?
Nope.
Oh, fuck. It's on the beach. Okay, so
That's one of
he's-
these guys are holding out. They took,
All
I
right.
gave some of them out.
So he runs with you, and he runs, and you run, and you're approaching. Now you can see there's like a wall of it's fire, and it's not very big. He says, "Jump through a fire as we get there." So
Okay.
I assume everybody's going to run and jump. All I want is to everybody to roll a 20 to make sure you're not lit on fire, and roll it against your Constitution.
I saved. I thought you were going to say Dex. I was laughing because
I
we're
did not
succeeded.
save.
Okay,
I see.
Gazpacho should be pretty good.
Can I try a fire?
All right, so as everybody rolls through,
Where?
there's a
Han stays momentarily longer.
there's a body that gets up, it's on fire, and it's running around. You can see it's a panda bear, and it's running
gonna
around,
run
a
through
polar
the fire.
bear, and it's running through.
Oh, come on, guys, we're killing.
I'm gonna start rolling in the snow.
On this area, there is no snow. You could run back through the flame.
Yeah, I'm gonna start rolling on the floor.
Okay, so you're just rolling on the ground. You're gonna do what?
Start beating him with the torch.
So roll a 20 to make sure you think it's one of the bad things. If you do that, roll against your intelligence. You should know your own guy. I'm just gonna think you do.
I failed.
Did you fail? So he's beating you. He thinks you're. He says it's a wolf. It's a wolf. He's like beating it. So this guy that came and got you, he's standing there watching and like, what the fuck are you doing? And what are you guys gonna do as you jump through?
I'm gonna start putting snow on him.
So the area is clear around in this. There's a circle.
There's no snow?
It's a very tight circle, but it's a circle of flame that he's got around, and he's got a fire in the middle too.
So awesome.
So there's basically just like 4 to 5 feet all the way around. So he's basically beating the shit out of, and he's close to the fire.
Am I lighting him on
And this
fire
guy's just
more?
standing looking at, what the hell? What kind of peoples are you? He's beating his own friend.
I'm on fire! Help!
Roll a 4-sided die.
Do I have
All N
marshmallows?
has is a bag of
That's
powder.
one pain grief of.
He has a vial of powdered
I have
silver.
oil. I can throw oil on it. Start an oil
That's
fire.
not.
It's up to you.
Turn it up.
You can
What would
oil
powdered
up Roddy.
silver do?
Well,
It's good. Breathe it. They breathe in the powdered silver, the werewolves. It's gonna burn their lugs. And
I have that.
it's good against them.
are you going to do
Really
that
good.
now?
No.
There's no point.
Why not?
They're in the fire.
Do it now.
I'm not gonna use it on his body.
It's also gonna
It's
hurt us.
funny.
It's also gonna hurt us if we.
Okay, so roll a 20 to see if you're hitting him with the torch, if you're lighting him on fire more.
Why are you doing
as a
I got it. I have the
He's on the
chance.
ground.
gonna
So
How often do I get a torch in my hand?
I'm gonna throw.
I have to cause
I'm
chaos.
gonna throw a flask
And
of
it's
oil
gonna
at
try to
Roddy.
stop Roddy.
I'm throwing
Okay,
a flask of
10.
oil at him.
So you're lighting him more on fire. So roll a 4-sided
I'm
dice.
throwing a flask of
So
oil.
hold on, you can do that next if you want.
Yeah, I will.
That's awesome.
I'm throwing a flask of oil.
How much
on
do you
Roddy.
take?
I took 6 so far.
Really?
That's a lot.
This bunch is gonna
I'm throwing
take
a flask of oil.
So if
at
you're
him.
gonna throw oil on him,
Yep.
okay.
It's gonna blow up because
Roll
he's.
roll a 20. Just
Yep.
make sure you hit him. You should hit him.
Yep.
How do you know?
I
Let me see.
saved strength.
Let me see.
If it's a strength throw, I saved it.
Is it a strength throw? What is it?
I always thought it was dexterity.
I saved it either way.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You did say
So now you've got oil on you. So the question is, do you ignite on flame?
If as long
Because
as
you're
one
hitting
speck
it?
of oil hits the torch, it's gonna ignite everything.
It's
on
pretty high. So I would say
What's that? Drop the torch.
go ahead.
But
No, you don't know what's happening.
I'm not, no, it
You
happens.
get hit with something, you're gonna notice.
You're gonna know.
grab-
Hold on.
The
I'm
thing is,
gonna
if
grab
the
the
second
guy
it hits
who
and shatters, it's gonna get
ignited me.
everywhere. So you
hold
can't split second drop it as it's
Right.
splattering.
That's the
everywhere.
problem. You may
So it's
will
gonna
roll to see if you
self-ignite.
recognize it's oil, but I'm afraid if any of it gets on
It's
your thing, it's gonna
It's instantaneous.
ignite it wider. So I'm gonna let him roll a 20,
Okay.
and it's pretty evident that it's going to flash at
Yep.
least something. So unless he rolls really low, or you call it high or low.
High.
So you're gonna call unless he rolls really high.
16.
Okay, so parts of it catch on fire with you. It kind of explodes.
explode.
And roll a 4-sided die.
I think oil
Right.
fires
Roll-
have a special
roll a
damage
4-sided
Why,
on it.
why are we killing each other?
Because
he
he's
decided to
beating
start
one
rolling.
of your characters.
Because
and
it's funny.
Roll a 4-sided die for your damage, Mike.
Let me
Can Ed
look
start
up.
trying to put
You
Randolph
can do
out?
whatever you want to try
Oil
to do.
should have a higher damage toll.
He's gonna start throwing dirt on you.
So I'm just going to say that even though you threw it on, your throw was kind
The
of
oil is going to burn for 2 rounds.
wasn't real high. So yeah, so he's parts of it catch on fire, and he's caught a little bit of flame, and he's taken 1 damage.
But even if it's a little bit, if there's oil on him, it's going to ignite all of it as soon as it touches one part of it.
I'm not going to do that here because it's just destroying the.
Player killing.
He started it.
He
started it.
Okay,
Mike started
so
it.
what does Ann want to try
Ed
to
is
do?
trying to put Randolph out. He's
How?
trying to roll him in the dirt.
Okay, so you're going to roll over there, and while
like a blanket?
this is a weird thing, they're trying
He
to
has
put you out
nothing.
while Roddy is beating you with a torch. I don't understand why
Oh,
he
nobody.
stopped
he's
Roddy.
igniting. Yeah, he's
He's
on
sort of
fire.
flashed on fire now. Yes. So go ahead and
He's
roll
gonna
a
jump
20.
out of the ring of fire to the snow.
Oh wait, there's probably no snow in front of it.
You're going to die as soon as you go out.
13.
Okay, so you're able to put out most of the flame on him. But because of the flash fire and stuff that caught on Roddy, I just want to make sure we now go back through this again. And let me see what this guy does. Oh, well, okay. So he's going to intervene. He's going to run over, and he's going to, even though the flash happened on Roddy and there's fire, he's going to take Roddy. He's going to pick him up and throw him. This guy is going to throw you. He's just picked you up and threw you. He just threw you a couple of feet away, like 3 feet away. And then he says to you, "Burning asshole!" And he'll jump. Well, no, he ran over to you, so he can't do anything else. Okay, so we'll go back around just very quickly. We don't have anybody that's... but anybody want to go next? It can be a random order of what everybody
I'm
wants to
just
do.
trying to put Randolph out.
So just roll a 20 quick. I'm sure you're going to put him out this round.
3.
Well, not quite. You put most of it out. Just roll a 4-sided die.
2.
Okay, take 1 because it's not much flame. Edward, are you doing anything?
I'm questioning whether I set him on fire again.
Okay, it's
I
up
could
to
do
you.
it again.
It's up to you.
Like, he might die if I do this. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
You
shoot
guys
him.
are shameful.
I'm not shameful. He started it.
So what I did, but remember,
Someone gave Roddy a
remember
torch.
this guy took Roddy and he kind of threw him away.
Oh, he did so to stop the fire.
Well, he basically tried to get Roddy off of.
Randolph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna see
So-
if he would continue.
This guy's going to lay down on top of you and roll on you, and he's going to go, "Smother flames! Smother flames!"
Okay.
He's all over you.
Water
He's like,
doesn't help
"We're
oil
gonna do
fire."
that."
Water doesn't help an oil fire.
No water.
So
Snow.
he's trying to cover the
He's trying
flame.
to smother him with
He's
him
just
on
trying to
his
cover you.
body.
This area is cleared of snow.
Okay.
So, does Gazpacho want to do anything?
Just gonna laugh.
Oh, okay, all right. Uncle
don't know
Roddy
what to do.
being an ass. This time with no liquor.
He doesn't know.
Okay. So this guy gets up and he says to you, he says, "What, you crazy little boy? Why you hit your friend?
What?
Why you hit your friend? You tell me these are your friend.
No, only Gallen's my friend. And the big guy here.
Oh, should I go light him on fire?
Yes.
All right." He's taking his torch over here. He's moving over to Randolph.
I'm gonna shoot Roddy. With
I
my
was
crossbow.
gonna say don't. We're all
I'm rolling for
friends.
damage.
Awesome.
I'm rolling.
So, okay, so he's going to, before you react, he's going to look at Ann and he's going to say, "You look like holy man.
Yes.
What's going on?" You saying yeah, no?
He's a-
He says yes.
He's a
Little boy says
he's
yes.
a liar. Don't trust him.
He's like,
We're all comrades.
he's like, I don't know who to listen to. Oh God, I roll a 10 right in the middle.
This is great.
He's like, you guys are nuts.
We're all
Well, I'm not sure I should
believe me.
save you. Huh?
Believe me, I'm pretty pooped as it is now, and I gotta deal with this shit.
He says, so Roddy's going to get up?
Yeah.
Okay, and what are you going to do, Edward?
I was gonna
Ed's
shoot
gonna
him.
give Edward the biggest stare. Say, "Let's not provoke this anymore."
I'm gonna do an action as soon as Roddy moves towards him again. I'm shooting him.
Okay, so
He
your
says I'm moving
flames are
towards him
out.
again.
That's what I'm saying. If you do, I'm shooting you.
Your
Okay.
flames are
My
out.
action.
I
Your
mean,
flames are out.
That's fine.
Do you want to get up or you want to stay on the ground and just try to try to recover?
I'm just gonna pass out.
Well, I don't know that you can make yourself pass out, but you can
I
pretend
think
you
the
are.
fire.
So this
I'm
guy's
just
looking
gonna-
at you and says, "Well, what are you all doing?
Did it die? Did you kill it? Oh, please tell me.
Kill what?
That, the thing. Oh, God.
It's
over here.
Randolph.
They say you is your friend.
What?
They say this is your friend. That's why I asked
Choose
you.
your words.
These
wisely.
are all in the
Roddy's
trees
gonna-
together.
Roddy's gonna move towards it.
Are you actually?
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay,
warned
there
you
is
I'd
a
shoot
fire
you.
in the middle. So which way do you want to go? Do you want to go through all of these people to get to it, or do
Yeah,
you,
he's gonna try and pull the.
or do you want to go by
the barrel
Gazpacho?
or whatever. No, he's gonna move towards Randolph.
Are you actually gonna do that? I
Of course I am.
Well, by my action.
I
I'm
want you to
shooting
do it.
I set that up.
I want you to do it.
Oh my God! Can
I've
you
set
guys
this up.
stop?
I want
It's
you
his
to.
My
fault.
only question is, are you going around this way, or are you going around this way through Gazpacho? This way you got to
First
go
way.
through this guy, and he's here. The first way,
Because
so you're just going through this guy.
By a priest, if a teammate's trying to kill another teammate, I'm gonna respond.
So he watches you go by. He's like, "Here we go again."
Right, he's gonna pull the bear hood off.
The bear hood, your bear hood.
No, his bear hood.
He thinks he's a
What do you
polar
know?
bear.
You don't have a bear hood on, do you? Oh,
It's
the
a
polar
wolf.
Yeah,
bear.
like a cloak or whatever.
Oh, the polar bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I rolled to hit and I hit an 18.
But didn't okay?
Cool.
You're telling me you didn't recognize him?
No.
Okay, all right.
No, I don't believe that.
Right,
Okay.
you recognize him.
Okay.
He sees things. He sees big
Like,
things,
you didn't
and one of them was
recognize
white.
that.
Okay.
But that's a
One of
character.
them
That's
was
all
He
I
didn't
have.
know. That's okay. It
He's
makes
literally
sense.
set him on
Same
fire and tried to
I'm
kill
okay
him.
with it. I'm okay
Yeah,
with it.
he didn't recognize
Do it.
him.
I mean, if we're going off it, I did roll an 18 to hit him. So if we're going to play with that, that would hit him for 2d10 plus 3.
That's cool.
Are you hitting him
He's going to die.
with
He
what?
warned him. And
I
said,
warned him. I told him as a priest, you are hurting an ally. If you move forward towards him, I'm going to take it as you're trying to kill him, and I'm going to respond.
So you're saying that now?
Yeah, I've
He
told
said
him
it
Yeah, that's
before.
perfectly fine.
I've told him before that I would do that.
I'm fine
He
with it.
Set him on fire.
I need something
repeatedly
interesting to
hit him as a torch, and then he went to set him on fire again.
I understand.
So
my
as a
character was
priest,
screaming.
seeing him
So
screaming
here's
on fire,
here's what I would say to you.
respond.
What I would say to you. At what point do you finally wisen up? Because none of your other people are fighting this person. They're actually saving him. The guy that came and helped you saved him
He's not going to
too.
hit him this time. He's just checking to see if it's
Well,
actually
I don't
him.
know that. I'm going to presume he's going to go hit him again. And I told
With
him
what? I don't have anything in my
I
hands.
verbally warned you not to.
Yeah.
So he's not going to listen to it.
All
so
I
he's
can
gonna
do
be
is let you
shot.
guys play this out as the
That's
way
fine.
you guys want to play it
That's
out.
10 plus 3 is 13, plusing 1d10 fire damage. So he's going to get hit for 19 damage.
He's dead. Bye, Roddy.
And it's by a character because he decided to kill
That was
himself.
the most necessary thing on the planet. Yeah!
He decided to kill
I
himself.
don't care.
Why?
I don't care. I needed something interesting to happen.
I didn't want to kill his character, but he quite literally. I tried to roleplay
He went through this, fine.
as a priest trying to stop the fight, telling him to stay away from the guy he literally set on fire.
Well, hold on a second. Yeah, I mean he's approaching him, but he told you he doesn't have any fire.
He didn't tell me that. He said you went
He
forward.
said no. He said I don't have any fire. I
Did,
don't
did
have
he
any.
verbally? Did his character verbally say that or not? Is the question.
He doesn't have to verbally say
You
it
don't
if he
have to
doesn't
verbally
have
say it if
anything
you
in his
The guy
hands.
knocked him out.
Yeah.
Down.
Okay.
The guy
then
threw me.
If I knew he didn't have anything on him, I wouldn't have shot the shot. But I did warn him previously to not do it.
Do it.
Repeatedly.
Bye, Roddy.
I told him repeatedly, do not go towards him. Because he literally beat him with a stick, set him on
So
fire.
is this your plan intentionally to kill Roddy?
No. But he said he would kill him. I was trying to call his bluff. It's fine. That's on me.
I didn't even mean to
I
kill
needed
him.
something interesting to happen.
I didn't even mean to kill him. I thought he just stopped. Because it makes no sense for him to continue
I'm not
beat
going to
him.
get into this because I'm going to leave it to you guys to decide how you did it.
Oh, that's great.
And so, what time is it? I think this is
9.
9.
this.
I know
This
it.
seems like
Good place
I got a
to.
place to stop.
yeah. One more toast to a night of 2 dead characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems to want to kill Roddy. So
Where you go? I don't want to kill Roddy. I like Roddy. He's gone. That's the end of it. The next Woodworth will come.
yeah, I'm not sure how. This is a problem where you're at. Unless we just have him fall out of the sky.
We had Roderick come down on a rainbow.
I'm not getting a power check, right? Because I tried to stop a fight and told him to stop.
No,
And I did everything
I
at
understand
the
your
top as a
reasoning. The only thing that would stop your reasoning is to say you changed your mind or you had some change of mind. But
I mean-
he's already taken it and accepted it.
Yeah,
and
he's
ripped up his
accepted it.
It's
character.
not that big a deal.
So
Okay.
it just seems
I'm honestly
just
kinda
seems
sad.
foolish.
I didn't expect him to kill his character. I like Roddy.
Woo.
I actually liked Roddy.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
But as a priest, he set him on fire. And then he beat him with the
No, I
stick.
understand.
And then tried to set him on fire again before the guy threw him
My
away.
character would be
You're
screwed.
not, you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to apologize to me. I'm the one that advocated and said you guys need to decide it. So that's okay. Well, that's where we'll end it.
We gotta see
And-
what Gazpacho's gonna do with this.
Oh, he's gonna attack you.
Oh God, can we please not?
No, he has to. That's his natural reaction. He just killed his uncle.
Do you want to roleplay that real fast?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
I mean, you're gonna kill him because he's got literally 2 health.
Well, wait a minute. You guys both need to roll what your initiative would be next.
Can N roll because he's gonna attempt
Sure.
to stop them.
Sure.
7.
19.
God damn
15.
it.
No, 13 actually. So you have first hit.
15. All right.
I'm gonna roll
Gazpacho.
too, so let me roll
He's
mine.
up.
Gazpacho's going to go into rage.
What did N roll? So
N rolled a
Gazpacho.
7, unfortunately.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so he's gonna get the first hit.
I'm gonna try to stop.
I have 54 health.
So Edward rolled a 13, right? You rolled a 13, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Gazpacho will go first.
Yep.
You got all your character
Gazpacho.
sheets.
I will
torn
know.
up.
I'm once
Yeah,
again
no.
defending myself.
Gazpacho.
I'm once again defending myself here.
Well, in what way? You mean
If he's
your
gonna kill
character?
me, I have to defend myself.
Huh?
Gazpacho is going to attack.
You know Gazpacho's a lot weaker than you.
What little man?
You can
Yeah,
always
the
put
guy.
him down.
This guy?
Yeah,
He's going to attack the
That
guy,
guy.
the guy that came in.
the guy. Yeah,
You know what? It's oh my god. I don't have to. I don't know what to do now.
he's going to use the
Why?
curse of lycanthropy.
Oh my god!
This is the best night ever.
Well, you have to roll to see if you can do
Yeah.
it. So that's
I don't
okay.
actually know how it works. It doesn't. Okay, hang on.
I can
Okay.
cure him.
14.
Okay, so you blaze around here, and what are
Well-
you doing?
Oh, that's resistance. Fuck.
I don't think that camera's on.
No.
Oh,
the
it turned
camera
off.
came out. Okay.
Well, I didn't mean for any of this
Might
to
as well go
happen.
out with a bang.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
You might need to change the battery. Yeah.
Is there a way for N to call his god to prevent them doing it?
You can roll if that's what your action is.
I
that's
mean,
your
I'm
one.
trying. I'm
But
trying
you'll either have to roll a
like
1 or 100.
I'm trying to cast hold person.
I believe in myself.
So you have to roll. You made your attack. And what is your attack?
It doesn't actually say. It just says that I've
I'm
had
gonna
the curse
say.
of lycanthropy.
He did a bad, but as a character
I defended
who's,
myself.
as a character who is significantly stronger, you should know when to say, "Hey, maybe I should tie them down
If
instead
he's
of killing
going
them."
to,
If you're gonna
set, this
torch
isn't the
someone
first
on
time,
fire.
and he's gonna torch him on fire. He kicked him, and then he set him on fire again. That's not
I was
a
trying
party.
You will have this tape to go back and review. And in my estimation, even though we didn't roll to see if he was confused, he just said he was confused.
He said
So
it
that's
after,
fine.
first off.
But everything was
He intentionally
everything.
did it.
He intentionally got back up and went to attack.
Yes.
No, I know.
That's why I said to him, none of your other people, none of your other teammates are fighting him. They're all trying to help
And
him.
it's not like I shot
Somebody,
him outright.
no, I think you
warned him.
you tried to warn him. You've been
warned
talking
him.
to him, so
He set him on fire
I think he was on a
twice.
death now. I think there was
He
just
was.
sort of something that said in him, for whatever reason,
Okay.
he's done with
You
Roddy.
have to make a Constitution saving throw plus with a DC of 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your Constitution modifier
What is this all for?
to fight off the curse.
I have to do this?
It doesn't matter.
Way more than a typical lycanthrope who does that.
That's 5. I think that's 5.
It, you know, it doesn't matter.
Bonfires.
It doesn't matter. I have the sixth
Why don't you
level.
just do what the werewolf
Yeah,
ones
just do what the
did?
werewolves
Yeah,
do.
just do what the werewolves do.
Give me the
I,
100-sided
I
die.
have a 6th level priest 5e spell. that
Because
cures
this
like-
is-
I gotta go out with a bang.
This is a 5e were tiger. 5e
Okay.
does it differently.
I don't know. Should I shoot Spacho?
Do whatever the hell you
I
want.
mean, at this point, he's attacking it. And it's
So it didn't happen,
Yeah.
but you have a bite.
I feel sad because I rose Gazpacho and my thief rose Gazpacho in the
Why are you
previous life.
attacking the guide?
Because I can't attack them. What's it gonna do?
I
My
can
characters,
cure
I've
lycanthropy.
always had nothing but weak ass characters.
Because you kill them all.
My character was weak for the
Four.
longest time.
Okay. Okay.
That's you made your 10th. Roddy was your 10th.
Okay. So I just rolled for this character because I didn't roll because he was going to stand back, but if somebody attacks him, so he's going to take a swing at Gazpacho. What's your armor class again? Your armor class is probably 10.
0.
It's not
doesn't
very.
wear
It's
anything.
He's
like
not wearing anything.
Yeah.
Well, 0 is good, so it'd be
Oh, he's
higher.
got 10 then.
Yeah. You got negative 10.
Yeah. What do you hit him for? Because if it's any more than 2,
Oh,
he's going down.
well, that could possibly be.
well, you wouldn't be a negative 10.
No, he wouldn't be. What, are you guys gonna help him?
He's hit for 3.
Well, Roddy, at the very least, I have a shield.
Roddy's dead.
I have the
You
shield.
can't say Roddy anymore.
I still have the shield of your face on it.
Roddy's dead.
How
I
far
still have
down
it.
did Roddy go? Past negative 10?
Oh, way
yeah.
past.
Oh yeah, way past.
I like
He-
blew him up.
So
he's dust.
So Gazpacho was. I hit him for 3. He hits him with a sword for 3.
Gazpacho still has 6 lives.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
He does.
Oh, he does. Oh,
He's gonna keep coming back, but he shall have to try to kill us.
However,
Gazpacho's gonna go home.
what?
Gazpacho's going home.
Why?
I don't know. Why would he stay with you
Okay,
guys now?
I think.
Well,
Maybe he's realized.
I don't
that
know.
Roddy
I don't know
went
what
on
you're
his
realizes
doing.
Roddy went crazy.
I feel
and tried
that
to
you've
burn
gone
his
out of
teammates.
control, and I think we better stop.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
you've gone rogue, and I don't know what to do here.
You burnt
It was
one
just
of our
supposed to be a
teammates.
joke.
That's not.
You set him on
realistic.
fire twice.
It's like a cartoon character.
Okay, so
Just don't take it seriously.
wow, what a night!
Yes.
And let's say
What a
goodbye
great
and
adventure.
end
That was
this
awesome.
and see what
Bye.
we can do
Much
to
better than
recover.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and turn things off.
But is it raw D or raw T? That's the real question.